It is time to get Mar started. Now, as I said before, and I'll remind the party, we're going to be doing character creation tonight. So, we're not going to be getting right into the story right away. We're going to make all the characters so that everyone's on the same page about what's happening. So, not so much story to get started with, but we are all going to learn all at the same time what everyone's character is all about. All right, let's unmute and undiaphon ourselves. Oh, well, hello.
Is my new mic working?
Yes. I can hear you.
Okay.
How are you doing, Beefy? Tex, sorry.
Oh my God.
Oh, I thought you were talking to me. Jesus.
Oh, you're sexy.
Oh,
That's
okay,
different.
good.
Yeah, no, it's my beefy milkers.
I forgot we weren't on OnlyFans.
Yeah. It's all the push-ups. I got giant beefy milkers now. Don't worry about it. Speaking of which, you want some beefy milk, Venalis?
Hi, welcome to Mar, everyone.
Hold on.
Well, I hate it here. So,
So hold on. Venalis, this is a new microphone?
Yeah.
What kind of microphone is it?
Sure, some 7B.
Oh, he's got that hotness. I want one of those so bad.
I have to do a bunch of tweaking with it. I think I sound too muddy, a little too.
How far are you away from it?
It sounds.
You don't sound as.
I'm right on it. I got.
Yeah, that's just. You don't sound as rich.
Bassy.
Yeah, you sound a little bit like an 80-year-old man screaming into a tin can from 500 yards away. I think that's probably yeah.
There you go. I reduced. I took out. I'm trying to take out bass. I gotta fuck with it. Bottom line.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Let me try. Here, wait, hold on. I know how to fix it. There. How's that? Did I fix it?
You need a little more mid-low.
Wait a minute.
You need
a minute. Hold on a second. Wait. Oh my God! Nothing. My Go XLR is broken.
Okay, I was wondering if maybe your Go XLR was broken because, like, it doesn't sound like anything's being mastered or compressed.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
No, I definitely just was gonna. Oh, hello? Can you hear me?
Okay, now we can hear you. Yep.
I am in space.
Yep.
How do you like
my? We have room from the astronauts. We can hear them. They're coming in hot.
Tell us, what do you see?
I think I should be able to see
Oh.
something decent now.
Yes, now it sounds like much better.
There we go.
Rich, chocolatey Ovaltine.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I must have touched my Go XLR or breathed at it, or maybe just looked at it and it broke because Go XLR is f***ing great.
Listen, my
Go
Go
ahead.
XLR is
Absolutely fantastic.
I have no problems at all. No complaints whatsoever.
Everything is working absolutely fine on my end.
There's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with the buttons of the Go XLR.
Well, then what else
The
do you even need it
USB
for? Okay.
The USB soldering is fucking ass. Okay?
Oh.
If you take it and you wiggle it at all, it's like a Super Nintendo controller that's been used way too much.
Well, why are you wiggling the sockets, man?
It's where I masturbate.
Oh, well, I mean, you know what? Asked and answered. So that's on me.
So I did want to show you something though. Get jealous, okay?
Yeah.
Check your DMs because this is how I'm playing this art.
I saw that, man.
I'm actually gonna take notes.
Damn.
Via that.
Dude, I love that. That was so cool to see. I am a little bit jealous.
Wait, are you using your tablet?
I'm using my tablet to draw on my character sheet. Yeah.
Someone else DM. I want to do what Venalis is doing. Okay. Let us start with perhaps our character creation, guys. We're going to be doing character creation before we do anything else.
I think I'm going to name my character Galdric.
Yeah?
Smart.
really taking a step outside the box there, huh?
Yeah,
In fact, it's funny you say that because that's literally the only thing that you don't change, okay? So of all the things that... Yeah?
Are we going to need to write on these character sheets?
I don't know if you need to write on them or if you need to just do it in a separate word pad. I'm not really sure what the software looks like on your end.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to get Adobe Reader so I can fucking view PDFs.
Yeah.
And every single website that I go to is like freeadobe.com/fun/ .edu.gov.1976, definitely not virus.jpg.
Yeah.
So I won't be able to draw on the thing, but I'll just make notes somewhere else.
Yeah, that's honestly, that's kind of how I will probably end up doing it too, because I don't think I have the capacity to write on them. So all mine will also have to be on separate.
And it's
things.
already ruined. My God.
Already ruined.
No, dude, actually, I was looking through the rules that you posted.
Yeah.
I fucking love so many of them.
Dude, I really love Dungeon World system. I think these are going to be really good. We'll trim the little bits and pieces here and there that don't perfectly match, but so much of it is ready to just fucking go exactly for how we play.
So I want to keep it real. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't want to lie to you.
Yeah.
Okay. Chatterino, I need you to know that Tech spent a lot of time, and he was like, all right, I broke down the rules, so it's really simple. And you posted it, and I'd looked at it and said, I'll learn it on Friday. So I looked at it, and it was like it was like that essay assignment you got back in high school, and you're like, nah, I'm not doing that. I need you to know that I don't want to lie to you. I
appreciate
love and respect how much effort you put into it, and I will reference it a lot.
Yeah.
But when you were like, "Hey, study, here's your homework," I was like, "Nah."
Yeah. No, I figured that case. That's why I broke it down with gaps in them and big bolded areas for like, oh, where was that max health or melee attacks and stuff, so you can kind of navigate it easily. Because there's no way you're going to look at it and memorize it anyways. But I wanted it to be there. I wanted to have some kind of an idea. Why don't I just run through some Sparks notes? This came from reading 280 pages of the manual that I've boiled down into this for you. So
boiled down into like 12 sentences, and I was like, "That's too much."
The guide, while so well written and nice, is super conversational. So a lot of these, right, Lastiel? Have you read it?
Dude, I bought the physical book. For those who don't know, I bought the physical book.
Yeah.
And this thing, like, it's next to me. It's like,
yeah. Yes.
Like, it's thick.
It's 486 pages. It is a fucking massive manual, and that's because it's like, regarding fighting multiple enemies, if you find yourself fighting multiple creatures such as a goblin and a couple orcs, and some of them don't really like you, maybe you've angered a couple of them, and conversation is broken down, perhaps your party try to parlay, and now a fight's about to break out. Well, when you're fighting multiple creatures such as this, more than one, well, you're going to have to roll the highest damage and add one for each one beyond the first. So if there was 3, you'd roll for 1 and add the other 2. If there was 4, you'd roll 1 and add the other 3. And then all the goblins that are attacked, it's like, oh my god, dude, really? Do we need 10 fucking paragraphs for this? So,
well, I don't.
It got really conversational and really drawn out for a lot of the explanations. So I boiled it down. This is cool for us to all keep in our mind when we're talking about incidental damage. So this isn't when a monster hits you. This is just you taking damage from something. If it scrapes or bruises, it's a D4. If it's going to spill blood but not too much, it's a D6. If it is going to break bones, it's a D8. And if it might kill a normal person, it's a D10 damage. I like those because that gives me a gauge where it's like, oh yeah, you fell down because you're being an idiot. Boop, D4. Oh, you fell down a big deep pit because you didn't look for the trap. Boop, D8 or D6. So that's cool. The other one that I like, advantage and disadvantage. You get to do deeper versions of this. So I can give you like triple disadvantage, which means you roll 3 times and take the worst of the 3. Or triple advantage, you roll 3 times and take the best of the 3. That's super cool. I like that a lot. Death is super punishing. This is good for everybody to know. When you hit 0 hit points, you roll 1 time.
Oh, dang.
You roll once. No 3 saving throws. There is 1 roll. If you roll 10 plus, you cheat death and you're okay. If you roll a 7 to 9, then death will show up and offer you a bargain. And if you roll a 6 or lower, you're dead. That's it. One
So
roll.
something's definitely freaking up with my. Is he cutting out, or is that just me?
That's just you.
Oh, what the?
Oh no, man. Oh no,
Yeah,
man.
Coach Lars, no joke. Everybody in Discord, I'm not even kidding.
Oh,
it's
my
like
God.
Milton is fucking with me, but from everyone else's mic.
Oh no.
Shit.
I'll be back as soon as I can.
Okay. We'll go over just a couple more of the things.
Listen on your phone.
Listen on your phone. Melee attacks are hack and slash only when you're in like combat. If you're not like combating someone else, you just fucking hit them. Like if they're not prepared, there's no roll to hit past their armor class. If you're prepared and they're not, you just deal your damage.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah,
That's
or if
cool.
they're restrained, like there's no attacking an AC against a restrained target. You just fucking hit them. And if they're not prepared and you're ready and you just say I stab them in the neck, they die and that's it. Yeah, so there's a big coup de grace kind of mechanic here, which is cool. Ranged attacks are super safe, but you often have to consume ammunition, which is neat. Then we have basically, like saving throws are called Defy Danger. You can defend things, which is super cool. You can redirect attacks to yourself or deal your level worth of damage to the attacker if you're defending, which is super cool. We have history checks are called Spout Lore, which we're going to have to fuck with in game because you guys don't have any lore. Perception checks are Discern Reality, which we kind of played with that a little bit in the original Monster of the Week rule set, where you guys get to, based on your rule, you get to ask me a number of questions. But you can also ask me questions that aren't on the list because sometimes those aren't practical. This one's cool. Persuasion and Intimidation are now called Parlay, and you can only parlay if you have leverage. There's no more just force of charisma. Oh, you're such a nice guy, I'll give you whatever you're asking for. You need to have leverage against the person, which is really nice. Makes it easier for me as a DM.
Yeah.
Rather than like, oh, the force of your words have compelled me to give you this thing that I value so much. Taking watch.
I don't like it.
There's also Taking Watch, which is an actual move, which I really like for when you guys are making camp. You can literally roll to take watch to protect yourselves. And then for you know how sometimes we do like time lapses where like weeks go by? You can literally now use Bolster, where when I tell you a couple weeks go by, you can choose to bolster abilities and get +1 to them for the next roll, which is kind of cool.
Nice.
So that's kind of a very, very basic version of the important rules that we'll be dealing with. I of course have made a separate sheet because I don't do enough work. I made that one for you guys, then I made a separate one for me that's more DM guided, and I have the actual guide. So
Feeling ready.
Feeling ready, except that I'm really not ready. Okay. So we can go ahead and start making our characters. Kaylee, Lou, would you like to go first?
Oh, sure.
You seem to have the best idea of what you were kind of going for last time. Now, here's what I'm going to do. I am going to pull up the because you're going cleric, right?
Yeah, so we just fill out the character, the PDF kind of thing.
Yep, exactly. And I'm just going to follow along on my own version of the PDF. Boop. 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 Okay. Okay, so we're both looking at the cleric character sheets. The name I'm assuming is Lou?
It's still Lou.
Okay, awesome. We don't have to do the look. We don't have to do the look like this. If you don't want to, we don't have to pick these. If you have an idea of what Lou looks like when she wakes up in the blue ink, we can literally just go by that. If you want to use these, you can. But if these don't satisfy what you're looking for, then we can go with something else.
I did have a thought. Can I just say the thing?
Yes, please do.
I think she would look much like Lou in the white ink. So back to the kind of shorter and plumper, but dressed like Maureen O'Hara in one of those old pirate movies with Errol Flynn and all those dudes.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
So very tall boots. Tall boots indeed. But she's kind of short, so it kind of looks like they're just regular boots, and she's just not well suited to them kind of thing. They're very tall.
Yeah.
Probably, some sort of white top with a vest over it. I don't think she has a hat yet. We'll see.
Sure, that's fair. You gotta earn those pirate hats,
exactly.
right? Yeah. Oh my God, quest item. Hold on, I gotta write that down. Everyone gets to do a quest for their pirate hat. This is too good of an idea. Okay. So run that by me, just description again, so that I have a mental image. I got distracted for a sec.
So Lou is probably like 5'2". She's a little chubby, a little plump. She's got kind of long, brownish hair, kind of like mousy hair. So not like a rich, really.
Yeah.
And she's wearing, you don't know what kind of pants she's wearing because her boots are just that tall. And she's got the boots are maybe like black patent leather, thinking Kevin Kline and Pirates of Penzance, those boots. And, just your standard floofy pirate top that's white and has the billowing sleeves for drama. No hat yet, but I think once she gets a hat, I'll tie some scarves to it. That'll be the idea.
Perfect. I got you. Awesome. Okay. So that's the appearance. Love that. The armor and hit points, I think, do those get filled in probably as you get gear and stuff? Well, we'll do first. We'll assign the scores.
Okay. Yeah. I see those.
Yep. So we'll do that first. Yeah.
So it looks like we get a 16, a 15, a 13, a 12, a 9, and an 8, and you can put those into whatever ones you want, right?
Exactly. Yep.
So am I just putting like in my sheet?
Yep.
Do I just put the modifier, which is +2? Like, so the top one is 16 bracket +2 and bracket.
Yeah, so next to the word strength, it would say 16, and under the STR, it would say +2, I believe.
Awesome. Okay.
As if you're using this sheet, if you're making your own sheet, you can keep track of it simply like that, like 16 bracket +2.
Right.
So that you know what your strength is and what your plus is, so that when I say, what's your strength, and then if I say what's your modifier, those are what I'm talking about.
Okay.
And then I can give you +1 strength, and it won't increase your modifier yet, right? So the way your modifier increases is it goes. Oh, never mind. I'm gonna have to look up how it goes up because that's weird. That's okay. That's fine.
Okay.
So yeah, just assign those values wherever you want.
Well, I see that to cast a spell, I use Wisdom, so I'm going to use that as my highest.
That makes sense.
Do you want me to talk through things, or do you want me to just kind of do it?
Let's talk through it. So yeah, your highest, the highest being Wisdom makes a lot of sense to me.
I'm using the PDF and then the comment function where you can write little notes with a pencil, and it's not looking very good, I'll tell you right now. So Wisdom is highest. Next one is 15 or a +1. I mean, I think it should be Constitution for reasons.
Awesome. Yep.
15 Constitution +1. And then 13 +1. Let's do Intelligence. 1, 13. Now we're getting into the... Oh, okay. So 12 and then 0, basically. Like your modifier is nothing. Is the other option. Okay, 12. I'm gonna do.
So you did the 16 to 15. Have you done the 13?
Yes, 13 was intelligence.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah. I'm between. I think I'll do charisma and then dexterity and then strength kind of thing.
Awesome.
So that's 12 and nothing. It's 9 and nothing, and it's 8 and -1.
So your strength is your -1.
Oops. Yes.
Okay. Awesome.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So then I see we have starting moves and stuff. Do we go through that, or do we go?
We can do the hit points first. So the hit points is 8 plus Constitution.
Constitution. Now the modifier, right?
I believe the modifier. Yep.
Okay. That's not very good.
If a D10 could kill a regular person.
Oh, then okay, yeah.
Then that sounds about right for a level 1 character. That a D10 could technically kill you.
Yeah, no, I only have 9 health then. Gosh,
Yeah.
coming from the last arc, that's a real spooky number.
It's a big drop in health.
9 hit points.
9 hit points. Okay. Okay, so now we can do the deity.
Ooh, cool. Okay.
And I think you had been leaning towards knowledge and hidden things to kind of keep that Ogma vibe, right?
Definitely.
Awesome.
Knowledge and hidden things.
Perfect. Okay. And then choose one precept of your religion. It preaches the sanctity of suffering, which has a petition for suffering. It's cultish and insular, which has a petition for gaining secrets. It's observant. It observes important sacrificial rites, which is a petition for offering. And it believes in trial by combat, which is a petition for personal victory.
Interesting. Now, what do you think they mean when they say petition in this case? Like, this is where I see now under divine guidance, it says when you petition your deity.
Yeah.
Is it saying like petition? That's what do you think they mean by that?
So yeah, if you petition your deity, then you need to do one of those. Like, it for the trial by combat means you need to win a personal victory in order to petition your deity.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then it seems like it's got to be cultish and insular for sure.
Yeah, I think so.
Gaining
That makes
secrets.
sense. Yeah, that makes sense.
Mine says cluttish, just so everyone knows.
Oh yeah, it does say
There's a little typo.
cluttish.
That's cluttish. This cult of mine is real cluttish.
I wonder if that's actually a word.
I don't know. Fair enough. Okay. I see we kind of already did race. She's a human from Cowhearth, but they don't know that here.
Yep.
Actually, yeah. Should we be different things over here? Or is it?
Nope.
or is it-
Nope. You
what's the
guys,
deal over here?
that's what you guys, it's same as green ink.
Yeah.
Okay. So then you have divine guidance, you have cast a spell, you have commune, you have turn undead, which is super neat.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
That's neat. On a 7+, so long as you continue to pray and brandish your holy symbol, no undead may come within reach of you. Neat. Okay, that's kind of cool.
I like that.
Yeah. Okay, so starting gear. We can do the starting gear now. Aha, this is where you get your armor.
Oh, good. Okay, I get it.
So now,
How much coin do we have? Are we keeping track of coin in this?
No,
thing?
you're not going to keep track of coin.
Thank God, I would not be good at it. Okay. Gear. Some symbol of the divine. Well, Ogma's symbol is a scroll, so I kind of want to keep that. Maybe a pendant, like on a necklace.
Perfect. And for defenses, chainmail or shield. Weight doesn't matter. Nobody gives a shit about weight.
I guess chainmail, but underneath because I don't want to ruin the look.
Chainmail, okay, kind of like a Frodo's mithril kind of thing.
No, wait, I have what it is. So she's wearing a fluffy pirate shirt, right? I can't think of the word. Flowy, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Pirate shirt. But a vest over it, right? Maybe it's got a kind of crushed velvet feel, maybe it's like a deep green crushed velvet.
Yeah,
like Maureen O'Hara and whatever maybe that is.
Yeah,
all flags or something. Anyways, so maybe the vest is lined with chainmail, so it just looks like crushed velvet.
Yeah,
it's actually chainmail.
Okay, perfect. I love it. And your armament: a warhammer, a mace, or a staff, and bandages.
Interesting. I feel that it's either staff or a mace. And a staff would be pretty cool, and it could lead to some pretty sweet stunts on a pirate deck where you're like vaulting over things. I want to do a staff now that I've thought about that.
Perfect. Yeah. Okay. Awesome. Staff and some bandages. Perfect. And let's see. Adventuring gear. I don't know what adventuring gear is.
Yeah, probably rope. Towel.
I don't think we're going to take into account a lot of the things in the adventuring gear, so just take a healing potion instead.
Okay. Yeah, because I had that in my inventory from the green ink, but that probably didn't transfer.
No, those didn't transfer over. Yep.
Fair enough. Okay. Now I see these advanced moves.
That's when you level up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't do that yet.
Yeah. No, that's nothing for us yet. Okay. I think Lou, the cleric, for the for the blue ink is ready to go. I keep on wanting to call it the green ink because we've been in there for so long.
I know, right? So sorry. So my armor is just the one kind of thing from the chainmail.
That's right. Yep.
Okay, got it. Awesome, thank you.
What that means is when I deal damage to you, if I hit you for 5 damage, you take 1 off it.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
That's easy,
and the
yeah.
armor doesn't get expended ever. It just, if I don't say the damage is piercing, then it just reduces the damage.
Okay.
Yep. The other thing that it does say in the rules is if you're wearing a chainmail over your chest, and I explicitly say like a hammer hits you in the face, your armor does not reduce the damage you take.
That's so unfair.
The chainmail on your chest does not help you from the hammer hitting you in the face. So
That does, yeah. Yeah, that's legit.
yeah. So we're playing
What
with.
if I have a helmet on?
Well, then the helmet wouldn't save you from them obliterating your toes with a warhammer.
No helmets allowed in this game.
I just need some anti-plot armor.
I see through your bullshit.
Listen, no, it says that in the rules. I didn't even make that up, man. Now, if I choose to use that aggressively, then you just understand that is your punishment.
Wow.
Speaking of which, so Lou's basically ready to go.
Awesome.
Awesome. Galdric, why don't we work with Galdric next?
Okay, I guess we can do that. Oh, I feel like my mic's all fucked up again. Yay.
Sounds pretty good,
No,
actually.
you sound fine, yeah.
good.
Yep.
Does that sound okay? Let's do this.
Worse.
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 No, it's fine.
Much worse.
Nope.
No, it sounds perfect. Let's go.
It's slowly
It's fine.
getting worse. Okay. So you are Galdric the Paladin, correct?
Mhm.
Okay. Name Galdric, I'm assuming?
Yes.
Perfect. How about the look? How does Galdric look now that he is back in the
Okay,
blue
since
ink?
Since I'm obviously back to like where Galdric like originated from,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go classic Galdric.
I fucking love it.
So-
spin us a little bit of the Galdric.
Ah, jeez. Okay.
I know it's been a fucking minute, right?
It has. Okay, so Galdric was he was short, but he wasn't as short as he was in the other inks. He's not
Yeah.
crazy short. He's like, I don't know, Milton. How tall would you say Galdric was?
Galdric
5'2"?
was, yeah. I'd say Galdric was honestly, I think for ease, just 5 foot.
5
I'd
foot.
say he's 5 foot. He's like, he's noticeably short, but not like comedically short.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So he was relatively bulky. He wasn't in shape. He was more like skinny fat. He was more like fat in shape, you know.
Oh yeah, sure.
That makes
I know what you're saying. Yeah.
So I'll say he was I'm gonna circle that he was bulky.
Yep.
And I don't really know. I mean, the only thing that sucks with this is he's a paladin, but it doesn't really suit. Like he wore leather armor in you know where he came from. You know.
Yep.
So, but that doesn't really make sense for a paladin. So we're gonna have to make it make sense, I suppose, right?
Let's see. For armor, what's the? You know, it actually, I don't think it gives you. So what it has armored, which means that you ignore the clumsy tag on armor you wear. I want to spin that a little bit differently, and I want to say that your protection is more than the plate itself. I want to say I want to give you the leather and say that it's got like a divine imbuement to it, and it functions as plate, but it still is leather.
All right. Okay then.
Yeah.
In that case, his armor, he's wearing his classic leather. A cat's about to step on the no. No! Get away from that! He loves to walk over the Go XLR and he's like, what's this fucking wire do?
Bad Kraken.
So, red and black are his colors, essentially. Very black wake, you know?
Yep.
God, I mean, how else do you describe Galdric? Kind of orangish hair. He looks just like everything else. He looks like Galdric.
Yep. Absolutely.
I don't know how to explain this, man.
I think that's a good description. I think we got Galdric. We know Galdric. Most people here know Galdric. That's enough of a description.
Shoulder length hair, orange, nice, decent beard. He's a bit scraggly as far as his hair is kept. He doesn't really care about that. Red and black leather. Think very pirate. He looks very pirate.
Yeah, very pirate.
Oh shit! Now here's the question: is this post eye patch or pre eye patch?
I know. I've been thinking about this myself too. I think
it's a new body, so we just go no eye patch.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's not like the old body's like fucking dredged up from the grave kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Actually, I had a question about that.
Yeah.
Did the butler have one ready for him to go? Because in the last thing he had to die and get a new one. So was this just ready to go?
Whenever you step through the portal, you're not using an agency sanctioned portal, and you're fused to your skin suit again.
God damn it. Wait, do I have a penis again?
Yep, you got one. Wait, hold on. Yeah. Yes, you do. You do now. And then it'll be gone when you get the butler to send you a new one.
Penis!
Tallywhacker!
I look at Slump immediately. Look, it's back! And I kind of flop it a little bit.
Slump smacks it.
No! God, man! What the fuck?
I don't have a penis anymore.
That's right. It's gone. It vaporized.
Got the snake.
Oh my God. What the fuck? Okay, so now stat allocation for Galdric.
Okay, how do I do this? Tell me how to do this.
Yeah, so it looks like your primary stat for casting spells is going to be charisma. So I would suggest that for charisma, you assign it a stat score of 16 and a modifier of +2.
Okay. I just got 16 plus 2 on there. Okay.
Yep.
16 plus 2. Okay.
Yep. Then, standard kind of D&D paladin usually goes with your strength and your constitution next. So you can do strength with strength 15 plus 1 and constitution 13 plus 1. Those are pretty standard allocations for paladin. You can swap those if you want it to be more healthier.
No, by all means. I'm already going to go for the 8 minus 1 in dexterity.
Yeah, you might as well, right? You got to live that no stealth life. And then you can put the 12 and the 9 in intelligence and wisdom, whichever one you want. Basically, when the 12 gets bumped up to a 13, you will get +1 in that area. So whichever one of those you want to get a +1 in sooner between intelligence and wisdom, just put it in that one.
I'll give him average intelligence then, and I'll give him a little bit better wisdom.
Perfect.
Okay, done.
Okay. So now it looks like you get to pick a quest. When you dedicate yourself to a mission through prayer and ritual cleansing, state what you set out to do. I wonder... Oh, I know. So it's got slay X, blah, blah, blah. Defend X, blah, 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 blah. Discover the truth of... you could put planar key in there if you want. That's technically your quest. It's pretty fucking long game. If you want to think of something else, totally.
Okay, so I have a question though. Does this have to be completed in this arc?
I think...
Because what if I put Slave Olos, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I would say, because I don't know yet if this rule set is absolutely perfect, we'll continue it and the quests could carry over. But because it might not work, I can't guarantee that we'll use this rule set. So I'd say this arc specific.
Okay, this arc specifically. Discover the truth of...
And if you want to make something up, if you want to invent a quest for yourself,
I think I have a fun one. If it's okay with you.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. I don't think we've discovered it yet.
Yeah.
Can I discover the truth of the noodle shop?
Ooh, damn!
because that's something that's tied everything together, and I don't think Galdric really has the answers to it.
That's right. Like, oh fuck,
he's kind of obsessed with it. He always goes back to it. That's where he meets people. Like, I think that kind of makes a little sense.
Oh damn, yeah, that's fucking good. I like that.
Sorry, say that last part, this last revelation one more time. I was writing mama chest tattoo under decoration for myself.
Mama? Oh my god. I'm going to be discovering the truth of the noodle shop. That's my quest.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah,
okay,
man.
Excellent. Good. Okay, sweet.
Written in Quest of the Noodle Shop. Okay.
Fuck, that's good. Okay, so then you get to choose up to 2 boons. An unwavering sense of direction to blank. Invulnerability to blank.
I'm going to write in damage.
Yeah, no, it's got to be a little bit more specific than that.
No, it's already written in. It's done.
All right,
I have claimed the state of no damage.
All right, well, okay.
Okay. Okay, go ahead.
Mark of divine authority. Senses that pierce lies. Good God. Why? What the fuck? A voice that transcends language, freedom from hunger, thirst, and sleep. Don't bother with the hunger, thirst, and sleep because I'm not going to punish you guys with that too much.
Okay.
And you get 2 of these, man.
So I get to choose 2.
What the fuck? Fuck paladins, man. Fuck Dungeon World.
So I'm a paladin too now.
Yeah, I know, right?
Invulnerability to God. I mean, obviously, I've got to go with that one. I just got to power.
I know. Yeah, no, I agree. I would do the same thing.
I would never. I'm gonna be unwavering sense to the nearest bathroom. Senses that pierce lies. What the fuck does that mean?
It means that nobody can lie to you.
You know when
check mark.
Yeah. Fuck me, man. That's crazy. You can just tell when people are lying.
Oh my god. Okay.
I love this system.
Dude, fuck this system.
Can we balance that a little bit though? Like can I say that, like, cuz I feel like that really fucks up your day,
I think that's too strong.
Can I maybe throw a little hindrance into it? Like maybe, I don't know what's the system based off of? D6, D20, what is it?
2d6s.
2d6s?
Yeah, the average with 2d6 is you will roll a 7 the vast majority of the time. You'll roll a 7 to 9, I think 60 to 70% of the time. And then the other 30% is divided between the great successes and the great failures.
Okay, you're doing a whole lot of craziness here. How about I just like roll a d10? If I roll a nat 1, it passes through. I don't discover it.
Okay, sure. I like that.
You know, that was so like, yeah. It has a chance to pass me. And you're like, yeah, you don't fucking know.
Yeah.
And it's on my side. The favors are very heavily my side, but at least like you have a chance to, you know what I mean?
Yeah, a D10.
I feel like that's way too strong, and it's gonna.
Yeah.
Let's go that way. I sense he's lying. Fuck, kill him now.
What does this mean? I don't know. I can't read it. He's lying. He can absolutely read it. Solve this puzzle for me right now. Let's do this. Roll a D10 and 1 or 2 bypasses. So you have an 80% chance to succeed.
Sounds good. I like that.
Perfect. Okay, awesome.
I'm gonna write that in. D10 has to pass 2.
Yeah, perfect. And then you want to get the invulnerability to something? There's one thing. If you guess it, this campaign is gonna be easy peasy for old Galdric. For invulnerability.
Unwavering sense to, can I write in the planar key? No, just kidding. I'm not going to do that. Actually,
if you want, it would be a very confusing answer to that.
No, actually, if I can, I don't want invulnerability. I want to be able to take.
Okay, yeah, sure.
I don't care for that. Can I have an unwavering sense of direction to? I have a feeling this is going to be very nautical. Can I write in land?
Ooh. Okay.
Galdric was a pirate. He knew how to sail.
Oh man. Oh, that's. You don't know why, but that is a very fucking cool choice for the campaign that I have planned for you. That is a very fucking cool choice.
So So describe how that would work.
So basically, Galdric would have a supernatural sense for land, which is to say, if you were on the open water with no direction whatsoever in which way to go, Galdric would have a gut feeling on where to go to find land. And
I love that.
I will tell you this right now, that is a skill that can be developed in this campaign as something that is a very real thing in the campaign.
So cool. All right, cool.
Yeah, you have struck upon something that is a major campaign mechanic.
Awesome.
So that's really fucking cool.
Okay.
All right. The GM will then tell you what vow or vows is required for you to maintain your blessing. I get to choose. So you've chosen unwavering sense of direction to land and sense that pierces lies. So let's see. Do I require you to maintain honor, which is forbidden cowardly tactics and tricks? Temperance, forbidden gluttony in food, drink, and pleasure of the flesh. Piety, observance of daily holy services. Valor, forbidden suffering an evil creature to live.
I'm already grinning at Valor.
I know. I mean, truth is forbidden lies. Hospitality, required comfort to those in need, no matter who they are. That's an interesting one. But
that's a good one.
That's a good one, but I like Valor a lot. Valor plays so strongly to Galdric's personality already. I like Valor because it lets me plan things for the future.
Sounds good.
Okay, perfect. So you have to, in order to maintain your boons, so you can be unvalorous and you can find an evil creature who, for, I tell you it's evil, but you think there's justification for it living, then you will lose those boons. You will no longer be able to find land, and you will no longer be able to pierce lies.
Is this until I reestablish my boon, or is it permanently gone?
Until you reestablish the boon, and it'll probably be a little bit of an ordeal. Like, you can't just suddenly then start killing evil creatures and suddenly get it back. There will be kind of a come to God moment. Yeah, an atonement kind of phase.
See, this is that's interesting because take that into the last arc. I mean, I would never have been able to make the deal with the devil lady.
Exactly. That's
Or would I have, because it's a means to an end to kill an even greater threat.
Well, the thing is forbidden suffering an evil creature to live. It is written so simply that I'm gonna, because you were lenient with the ones that you chose. I'll be a little bit lenient with that, maybe making it a lesser of two evils won't be a no-win situation for you.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'm just a little worried about that because, because the way that's read, I don't want it to be oh, this person's clearly evil. All right, well, you can't live a moment longer than this.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. No, I don't want to bad genie that for you, but I do want it to be challenging at sometimes.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So you also have lay on hands. You can roll plus charisma on a 10+. You heal 1d8 or remove a disease. On 7 to 9, they're healed, but the damage or disease is transferred to you. Interesting. Okay. You have.
I love this one.
I am the law. So much. This one is crazy. I am the law. When you give an NPC an order based on your divine authority, roll plus charisma. On a 7+, they choose one. They choose one. They can do what you say, back away cautiously, then flee or attack you. But on a 10+, you also take a +1 forward against them. That's interesting that they choose what to do.
What's the forward again?
Yeah, what's the forward?
Okay.
One of my shit was breaking.
I know. So +1 forward means the next time you roll, you add 1 to whatever the result is.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's just a +1 on your next roll is what +1 forward means.
Okay.
Armored, we kind of already fucked with that a little bit. It basically means that rather than ignoring a clumsy tag, it means that basically whatever armor you wear is going to be plate due to your divine imbuement.
I'm just going to put divine armor.
Perfect. Then we have got race human. I'm assuming, since Aasimar are not here.
Yeah.
Starting gear. We have got for your health, up at the very top, your hit points is 10 plus Constitution. So 10 plus whatever your Constitution modifier was. I think it was +1. So you have 9 health.
That fucking sucks.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
And your armor is 2. So you can put 2 in the armor. And what that means is whenever you get damage dealt to you, you take 2 off of whatever I say. So if I say, it hits you for 5 damage, you take 2 off it.
Gotcha. Easy. Okay.
Perfect. Choose your weapon. There's a halberd, which has some reach. A lot of these are... or you can do longsword and shield and gain another armor.
Okay, so question on this.
Yes.
Pirate, I don't know how this is going to work. Pirate, I'm assuming, Golden Age of Piracy, we have big old fucking ships, right? Tall
Yeah.
stuff.
Yep.
Are ranged weapons a thing? It's like my pistol? Does that exist here?
Your pistol absolutely exists here. And we're going to deal with that kind of separately. Basically,
Gotcha.
Yeah, we'll deal with that separately.
Oh, fuck. I think I guess I would go longsword and shield. I mean, go a little.
Yep.
Go a little. Very paladin to go very tanky.
Exactly. Now, what I will say is because this is kind of more of a pirate themed world, the shield is not like a kite shield or a triangle shield. This is more like a buckler.
It's a tower shield, right? Got it. Okay.
Yeah, it's a giant fuck off 200-pound tower shield. No, it's more like a buckler. Gotcha. But it'll function the same, but just so we have it in our head, it's more of like a buckler rather than a kite shield. A pirate running, and the longsword. First of all, fuck them for saying longsword for one-headed swords. That's not a longsword. Second of all, I'm thinking more like a rapier kind of thing.
Okay, that works by me.
Perfect. And then because I don't know what the fuck adventuring gear is, and we're not doing rations because I don't find that enjoyable. Just take yourself a healing potion.
Yay! Okay, so I just write in healing potion right here?
Exactly.
Okay. I'm gonna put healing pot just so it's related. Okay.
Because we're all WoW nerds.
Yeah, we're all WoW nerds.
Okay, and then
advanced moves.
Yeah, so that's all when you level up. We don't need to deal with that yet.
Okay, but I'm starting at level 10, obviously.
Oh, are you?
Yes, I've slipped you 500 gifted subs.
Oh, shit. Damn, level 10 Galdric coming through.
Okay. So, all right, so we're good. We're good. We're done.
Yeah. Yep, that's it.
How much coin do I have? I'm a pirate.
None right now.
How much? Okay, I'm putting 1. Fuck you.
One?
I have 1 coin, and I'm never getting rid of it. It's my favorite coin.
Who has the coin?
Oh yeah, Galdric does have like a coin he flips around.
Don't you have the lucky coin that always lands heads up or whatever it is? And you were told to never, ever, ever put it tails up?
I think that was Lou.
No, it wasn't me.
Was it Jake? I don't know.
Jake had it, but I think somebody else took it.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't know who, but somebody's got a coin that always lands heads up, which, hey, when you're gambling with pirates might be good, but also never, ever, ever force it to go tails up.
It's booby.
Yeah. Okay, but other than that, Galdric is ready to go.
All right.
Perfect. Slump, are you ready?
You bet your ass.
All right, so let me pull up.
I managed to actually pull up a downloaded image editor, so I'm just opening it in there, and I'm ready to fucking record everything in here.
Fuck yeah, man.
Yep. Every single time we play, I'm going to be editing it right in here.
Hell yes. Okay. So, name? I'm assuming Slump still.
You betcha, Slump.
How about description? We don't have to go by what this says. You can just paint me a mental image of what Slump looks like.
I put some answers there for myself just for fun anyway.
Yeah.
So for body, where it says mighty thews, long shanks, scrawny, supple, it says choose one to write when you're on. So I just wrote huge.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Huge. Yep.
Slump is fucking gigantic.
Yep.
He's absolutely massive.
Yeah.
And the way that I like to think of him is that like his head is round because he's a pretty plump guy, but it's small in comparison to the size of his body because that's how he was in Atlas.
Yeah.
Just this huge fucking behemoth. He looked like the one of the fucking trolls from Lord of the Rings. Like big goofy ears, small head, huge gigantic fucking chest with a huge gut.
Yeah.
So for eyes, where it says tormented, haunted, wild, shrouded, I said innocent, because that's how he is.
Yeah.
Oh, looks around like he's just, for a fucking stroll on a Sunday.
Yep.
For decoration, I said mama chest tattoo, because he used to have a tattoo on his chest that said mama. And so I'll say now at this point, I like to think of him in the fucking Dark Souls Sekiro fucking reawakening. That it's faded. So it's like barely there anymore, but you can still see the outline of a heart that with mama in the middle, but just very faint.
Yep. Love it.
And for clothes, I said pirate scrubs. And what I mean by that is like sort of like canvas shorts that are, stained and tattered, but not overly torn or anything like that, because they're durable. And like just a brownish, beige-ish color. For shirt, I imagined him wearing a tank top with a horizontal alternating white and red stripes. He's bald, and he has a cloth, like the bandana cap, like tied at the back. And I imagine him as basically having like hobbit's feet. He doesn't wear shoes, so he's just got these knobbly fucking leathery old feet and no shoes. So that's my look for him.
Perfect. I love it. I absolutely love it. Fucking Slump down to a T, man.
Absolutely.
For the stat allocations,
yes,
I believe most of the things you're going to be doing are strength based for like whenever you do hack and slash and shit.
Sure.
So I think you're probably going to want to do strength 16 modifier +2.
Okay, 1 second.
So kind of next to the word strength, I would write 16, which is like your strength stat. And then under the letter STR, you can write the +2, which is your modifier.
Sorry, just give me 1 second. My thing is being fucky. I don't understand why. It's not letting me try the. Oh, sorry. 1 second.
Yeah, no problem.
What the fuck? God damn! It was working a second ago, and now I can't fucking write anything. What the fuck
hell
is happening? What the fuck is going on? Okay, give me 1 second.
Yeah, what the fuck?
My Go XLR is working great.
My God, why does technology so awful? It's like we develop all these cool ass things to make, like the fact that we can play D&D together so far apart, super cool. Except that technology is flawed.
I'm still convinced that you and Milton did something in a past life to get technology just so mad at you.
I agree.
That's true, I think.
I don't know.
One time I tried playing
Okay, we got
Wolfenstein with Milton, and his computer exploded on stream.
Dude,
yeah.
I woke up at fucking 8 a.m. and just crashed back to back to back. Okay, anyways, I got to work it again. So how would I write the stats in that little bubble? So I'd write 16 under strength.
So next to the word strength, you'd write 16.
Okay.
And under the letters STR, you'd write +2.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I would also suggest that, so the next one you get to spend is 15. I would put that next to Constitution. I would put 15.
Okay.
And under Con, I would put +1.
Got it.
For Dexterity, I would put 13 +1.
Okay.
Then I guess probably Charisma would be your 12, which just has no bonus to it whatsoever. No plus, so it'd just be +0.
Okay.
Wisdom is probably the 9, which is also +0.
Okay.
And then Intelligence is 8, which is -1.
Okay.
And that's your stats.
Got it.
Okay. So now, starting moves, you get to choose either full plate packing steel or unencumbered unharmed.
I figured unencumbered unharmed would make more sense, because I imagine Slump basically wearing what he's wearing henceforth.
Yeah, that makes sense. So long as you are below your load, which we don't give a shit, and neither wear armor nor carry a shield, you get +1 armor. So that's pretty fucking cool. So we'll kind of memorize that you've got 1 armor. You also start with the upper hand. You get +1 ongoing to last breath rolls when you take your last breath. Okay, so that's kind of cool. So whenever you die, and you have to roll to survive, you get +1 to that whenever.
Oh, that sounds nice.
That's kind of cool. So it's going to be hard to kill. You have what are you waiting for? When you cry out a challenge to your enemies, roll plus Constitution. On a 10 plus, they treat you as the most obvious threat to be dealt with and ignore your companions. Take plus two ongoing against them.
I saw
plus
that.
2 damage ongoing? Oh my god. I thought that was against...
never going to use that fucking ability ever.
Holy fuck.
Ever. Yeah, fuck that.
Oh, no. Take plus 2 damage ongoing. I think that means that you get to do plus 2 damage against them.
I thought that was what that might mean, but I wasn't sure.
I'm pretty sure that means that you deal more damage against them, but they because they will all focus on you.
Ah, okay.
That's super crazy. Okay, so on a 10 plus, you get that. On a 7 to 9, not all of them will find you convincing.
Sure.
So that's super crazy. They all focus on you, and you get to deal more damage to them. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking sweet.
Herculean appetites. Others may content themselves with just a taste of wine or dominion over a servant or two, but you want more. Choose 2 appetites while pursuing one of your appetites. If you would roll for a move, instead of rolling 2d6, roll 1d6 plus 1d8. If the d6 is the higher die of the pair, the GM will also introduce a complication or danger that comes about. What the fuck?
I like that. So basically what it means is, like, let's say I'm saying, and what I was wondering is, when would I ever do this? Why would I ever willingly pursue one of my appetites?
Yeah.
Well, one of my other abilities is Indestructible Hunger. And what that means is that as long as I now decide that I'm pursuing one of my appetites, rather than ever taking any damage, I take -1 ongoing until I satisfy that appetite. And so what I think this is basically insinuating is that instead of rolling 2d6 to do whatever that is, although I don't really know what I'm rolling for there. Yeah.
So
actually,
basically, so let's say you have a Herculean appetite for pure destruction.
That right, which is one of the ones that I selected. Right?
Yeah. So that means that you can't just, let's say you kill the guy, you can't stop there.
Okay.
You have to destroy their body and destroy the surroundings, kind of thing. Like you have to go above and beyond.
Sure.
If you stop there, then you're no longer following the.
And so what would be the impetus to pursue an appetite? And
that's a good point. I think
so.
You have to.
Well, and that's,
so if you're doing,
if you're
destroying,
you did a pretty good.
Yeah.
And I was gonna say, and I think honestly, like, I think, I see.
Yeah. So this is not like something you want. This is something you have to do. So if I find you destroying things, I will say that you are pursuing your appetite for
I was gonna say what we could do if you wanted is you could almost consider it like a bar. Like, I can only do so much, and once I cross a threshold, now I'm pursuing that appetite, and I'm going to do so actively. You know what I mean? Like, it could be something where, like, I'm just trying to think, like, if I was to break down a door, does that mean that I now have to burn down the building? Or if I was to punch someone in the face, then now I have to rip their head off? But if it's like we're boarding an enemy ship, and someone's fucking around, so like I smash a lantern, and then I break a crate over my face, and then I try to tear down a sail, then maybe now I've crossed that threshold, and now you could say, like, oh, this is a Herculean appetite. Or maybe it's one of the things that I have to pursue, sort of like when we were in the other ink, and I had to do it every once in a while. Like, I have to. Tell me, like, your hunger for one of your appetites is insatiable, and then that day I have to pursue it. Whatever you think, I'm willing to go with what you think.
I kind of like the idea of it being a threshold. Like, if I notice that you're doing more, like, if you punch a guy, that's fine. That's just whatever.
Sure, yeah.
But if you're actively fighting, I will say, you know what? Like, now you've kind of given in. So now you got to roll to see if your Herculean appetite kind of takes over, kind of thing.
Sure.
And then you roll, and if the D6 is higher, then there will be consequences, kind of thing.
Sure.
Yeah.
I like that. So if with your permission, I selected Pure Destruction, and then I added my own box, and I said Hunger, because I think that makes sense for a few reasons. One, it's sort of story continuous with the other inks, but also because it's really, really fitting for his fucking Atlas identity.
Yeah.
To eat all the time.
Yeah.
So it could be something where, like, wherever you see hunger being something that Slump could pursue, we can throw that into the mix. Because I didn't really think any of the other ones made sense.
No,
Slump
I
doesn't
agree.
care about riches. Slump doesn't care about fame and glory. Doesn't care about conquest. Mortal pleasures is kind of like eating, but it's too vague and wouldn't really make sense. So I thought hunger would make sense.
I like hunger. I like hunger as a Herculean appetite. Yep.
Okay, sweet.
Muscle bound. While you wield a weapon, it gains the forceful and messy tags. So I don't know much about the tags yet, but it sounds like you just kind of explode guys a little bit.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Okay. That's pretty good. I think, and you have no other armor. So what you can do for your armor and hit points at the top of the sheet.
Yeah.
Your armor is 1.
Okay.
So whenever you get hit with damage, you just subtract 1 from whatever damage I deal. If I say you get hit for fucking 5 damage, you get hit for 4.
Got it.
And because you're unencumbered, unharmed, I was telling Kaylee how because of her chainmail, if she gets hit in the face, her chainmail doesn't protect her. But because yours is just literally you are tougher, this is applicable at all times.
Which it makes sense with Slump that punching him in the stomach and punching him straight in the fucking snoozer would have the exact same effect. Punching his face, like punching his ass, like the other part of his body. Yeah,
exactly.
I like that.
Okay.
So how many hit points would you have?
So you have 8 plus your Constitution, which I believe is plus 1, so you have 9 hit points.
Oh my god.
It's not a lot, man.
Fuck me. Okay.
It's not a lot.
And then
I'm going to look that up also after stream to make sure, because I believe it should just be 8 plus your modifier. But if I've messed it up and it's supposed to be your raw Constitution number, I'll fix that next time. But as for right now,
yeah, sure. And I was going to say that it seems like it would be based on the rule that says that, you know, dangerous traps, you roll a 1d10.
Yes, exactly.
Does that mean that doing that would actually fucking kill us in one shot?
Yeah.
Because that's But
that's
anyways,
it, right? Yeah, like a D10. If it rolls a 10, you're fucking dead.
You're dead.
That's it.
That's wild.
Yeah, I know, right? The threat level is very high, especially early on in the game.
That's. I mean, we can narratively figure it out. Anyways.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Like all of us are dead in episode 2. Then we're like, okay, well,
I mean, like
maybe he's a little.
The enemies have 3 hit points. So
okay. Well, that makes kind of that.
Right?
That kind of makes sense then.
And they roll like a d6 for damage. So if they roll a 3, which is the average, and you have 1 armor, you take 2 damage. So they won't be doing too much damage against you. It's just a lucky roll. Really sucks.
Do we regen health after combat?
Yes,
or is it only when we rest?
No, every combat. Well, I mean, so like if you break your arm, it doesn't magically get unbroken.
Sure.
And you guys don't have spell slots, I don't think. So I think the combat probably I think the damage does carry over after combat, but I think you guys can tend to that with bandages.
Sure, yeah.
So just as long as you deal with it narratively, you guys can heal up to full after every fight. But broken arm is not going to unbreak itself for no reason, kind of thing.
Sure.
Okay, so now you have you choose your weapon. An axe or a 2-handed sword?
So I guess I'll go with the 2-handed sword.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I was gonna say a 2-handed because Venalis didn't Slump use a 2-handed hammer?
Yeah, you had a 2-handed mace.
Yeah, would that be okay to have
I think 2-handed mace is okay.
And the reason that I think that even makes narrative sense, like you just make this big fuck off wooden mallet because it could be used for like slamming posts on the ship, which is the sort of thing that Slump would carry it for.
Yeah.
You wouldn't necessarily carry a sword; you'd carry a big hammer for fixing whatever on a ship.
Yeah, I like that.
So
I like that.
Write that down.
Yeah,
okay.
I like 2-handed hammer; makes more sense. 2-handed sword is a bit weird. Okay, and then you're not going to choose the chainmail because then you'd lose your unarmored thing.
So I had an idea for that, and I wanted to run it by you to see what you thought.
Yeah.
I was thinking for his item, and it could also count because one of my other things says some token of where you've traveled.
Yes.
Or where you're from.
Yeah.
So what I was thinking is, how about this for sort of a little cool kind of lore continuity for Slump? I was thinking that he could, in his pocket, have a slingshot with a single azure egg representing Kevin and the fact that we're in the blue ink.
Yeah, absolutely. That works perfect.
So I thought Slump would really be able to get some wind up on that, and he only has one, so he has to go and get it after he uses it.
Yeah.
Or he won't get it back. And so I thought maybe that'd be kind of a cool little thing. It has a little bit of functionality, but also can't be abused because it's just the one.
Yeah, no, I like that. I think that's a good choice. It's what you basically, you have a ranged weapon with one ammo.
Exactly.
So you can use the volley attack, which is a ranged attack. You can do that, but you just have the one ammo. I think that's perfectly fine.
Fucking cool. And I'm not going to use it to do anything fucky.
I mean, honestly, the game's a little bit threatening early on. So like, fucking, if you got a trick, use it. So
yeah, fair enough.
And later on, when you're fucking god tier, you probably doesn't matter.
Yeah, true.
Okay. And then the advanced moves are for later. That's when you start leveling up. So we don't care about those yet. I think Slump is basically ready to go, right?
I certainly am.
Yeah.
I just want to quickly add that my favorite ability that I can't wait to get is Smash, which is when you hack and slash on a +12, deal your damage and choose something physical that your target has, a weapon, their position, or a limb. They lose it.
Oh my god, dude! Holy
Looking forward to using that.
Yep. Oh my god. A weapon, their position, a limb. They lose it. Holy fuck. Okay, that's pretty damn good. Yeah. A lot of these are really cool level up abilities. I'm excited for the level ups coming in this this arc. Okay. With that, the next is Vincent Locke. Lastiel, why don't you tell us a little bit about which class you chose for Locke?
So after a week of deliberation, I went with Immolator.
Okay.
And I'm still not positive about it, but I have all these scenes that just come up in my head as Vincent the Immolator. So I'm just gonna roll with that because I'm thinking that's my subconscious telling me something, and I guess I'll discover if it's right.
Hell yeah, man! I love that your subconscious is pointing at it, and I bet it'll flush itself out for sure, man. Okay, so for Immolator, name still Vincent Locke, I'm assuming. Yeah. Look,
maybe actually.
Yeah.
I was kind of concerned because I saw the races and I was like, are we still human like in the green ink or?
My default is that you guys are all humans. If you wanted to pick something else, you could. Absolutely. Traveling through these portals because Lu 2 is unable to weave in the other inks, right? It's only through the power of the coins he's able to create these portals. They're not perfect. And by traveling through them, your bodies change quite a bit. So if you wanted to change anything and everything about your race, your voice, your gender, your anything, it's all up for grabs when you pass through these portals.
Not gonna lie, I have thought of gender, but I don't think I could keep up the voice because I would want to try to be as authentic as possible.
That's fair.
So it's more so that I like the salamander trait, but I want to stay human.
Gotcha. I mean, if you want to swap those, so you can lose the making camp to gain the salamander bonus, we can absolutely do that.
Yeah, I think I would prefer that.
I like that. It makes a lot of sense for an immolator. So I like the fact that, just through the warping of traveling through this blue portal, the kind of aspect of a salamander kind of rose within but didn't actually overtake, and you lost a little bit of what made you human with the ability to regain all of your hit points after resting, and instead Non-magical heat and fire can no longer harm you. It'll just bounce off your skin. Now, have you thought about the look for Locke?
I have. Because all right, so my thought process is because I've only played for so long with this group.
Yeah.
In the Green Ink, he was kind of like he wasn't like his devastatingly handsome fellow in the White Ink. He was like grungy, scruffed, like 5 o'clock shadow always, just look like he's been through hell type of thing. But haven't been really in the ink long enough to do that, to kind of like have that be indicated or have any type of real impact. So I kind of just wanted to see what would happen if I leaned in to White Ink,
Yeah.
and just go like 11 to devastatingly beautiful, so I figure why not, just try it out. Why not?
I fucking love it. That's fantastic. All right, perfect. So describe to me a little, just give me a bit of a flavor for it. I love it. We're taking the descriptions and kind of cranking it up to that like kind of anime level of
I gotcha,
right? No, I mean not like anime, but like that kind of thing where like everybody stops and looks like it's hard to visualize a person who has that effect on people, so you have to turn to the next best thing, which is anime, where like there's like a little that little gleam of light on your eyes when you turn, kind of give them the side eye smolder kind of thing,
right? I guess I was gonna be really stereotypical with it. I was like, he's gonna like bright red hair because he's an immolator, green eyes if we really want to get crazy. Like I hate doing stereotypes because
fuck it, man. Do what you want.
Yeah,
man.
Exactly.
Don't be unapologetic about it. Look exactly how the fuck you want.
Okay. Long red hair.
Yeah.
Tied into ponytail.
Slump
he has
eats Galdric.
Yeah, that's all that.
Yeah. Let's see. Ascot, like a big, like if you ever seen Phoenix Wright with I forgot his name, the white-haired prosecutor, but anyway, he has this Edgeworth. So like he has like that ascot rather than like a tie. He has like the fitted velvet long, like a long tail jacket, kind of like almost like an officer type of jacket.
Yeah.
Like I figure his position is not necessarily like he's rich or anything like that, but he just is keeping up an appearance.
Yeah.
Because like sometimes, like I guess my logic in my head is that this is kind of a pirate crew, and some places pirates aren't welcome, and this is the guy you send into town because he won't really bring up a lot of suspicion.
Yeah. I like that. I totally know what you're saying. Perfect. So we got the look. How about the stat distribution?
Oh, that's where it was kind of rough for me because all the other classes has like a stat that's the one you want. Immolator can be whatever you want that type of immolator to be. And
yeah, look at that. There's wisdom, there's charisma. It looks like
con.
Yeah, it looks like wisdom.
Wisdom seems to be the main one. And
Wisdom's the main one. Charisma also seems to be relatively oh my god. Hold on, I just saw this. There's an ability called Sick Burn.
Oh, I love that one.
When you insult an NPC, roll plus charisma. On a 10+, you leave them no room to react. They bear your insult and the scorn of all who hear it. That's amazing. What the fuck? That is so good. So you just insult them so good that they literally cannot come back. They have to take that and everyone hears it. Holy shit. This has got some cool stuff. Okay, yeah, so basically it looks like wisdom and charisma are the big ones.
Yeah, so like the image in my head was like Locke could be the weapon, like let's say like our ship is engaged with another ship.
Yeah.
you know, you do the stereo, like I picture Locke like the stereotypical rope, you know, swinging over and boarding them, and just bolting for the fucking powder stores.
Oh
And
my god!
And since normal fire doesn't hurt him, he just goes, you know, like that type of thing.
Oh my god! It is not. I thought it was magical fire that couldn't, but not. So you could technically run in there with a match into the powder room. Stand in the middle of the freaking explosion. I mean, I think you'd probably take damage from the concussive force.
Oh, fuck yeah.
But the fire would not hurt you at all. That's crazy. Holy fuck.
So that's like the image in my head, and I was like, okay, what rolls would I need to do? So it's just like, okay, wisdom definitely, because I'm trying to shape flame to target a specific thing. Okay, I get that. I'm a firebender. I get it.
Yeah.
But that's a dexterity roll, more than likely. You know, maybe intelligence to find where the powder room would be, you know, that type of thing. I had a hard time determining where to put my 15 and my 12, I guess is the best way to put it. Because right now I have 16 wisdom, 15 intelligence, because my burning brand can use my intelligence in lieu of strength or dexterity for attacking.
Nice. Gotcha.
I think charisma is 12, so I don't really get a plus anything to that unless I level up.
Yep, that's right.
Constitution's 13, dexterity's 9, and strength is 8. Like,
perfect.
And I don't know if that, like, in your eyes, given what I've told you about, like, does that seem fitting?
That seems totally legit. That makes total sense to me. Yeah, that seems like a good build. Okay, so the moves, you have Burning Brand. When you conjure a weapon, holy shit. When you conjure a weapon of pure flame, roll plus con. On a 10 plus, choose 2 of the following tags. On 7-9, choose 1. You treat your intellect as your strength or dex in regards to making attacks with this weapon. So you can just like fucking Betty style manifest a flaming pistol and use a ranged attack.
Yes.
Basically. Well, I guess.
It's very, like, the tag that scares me with that weapon is dangerous. So literally you could use that for anything to either fuck them over or everyone over.
Holy shit. Okay.
So like anytime I summon that weapon, it has the tag dangerous.
Yeah.
So if I were to like fire into their barrel stores, you know, maybe the barrel stores catch fire, but now the sails are catching fire, everything's catching fire, and it's pretty damn quick, you know?
Yeah.
You can do anything with that tag.
Yes. Oh yeah, absolutely. Holy fuck. Okay, well that's cool as hell. Fighting fire with fire, when you take damage, and that damage is odd after armor, the flames within you come to your aid. Roll 1d4 and either add that many uses to your burning brand, take that result forward to summon your burning brand, or reduce the damage by that amount. Holy fuck. That's crazy. Okay, that seems super strong. Like that. Give me fuel, give me fire. When you gaze intensely into someone's eyes, you may ask their player... DMCA. Damn it. You may ask their player what fuels the flames of your desire. They'll answer with the truth, even if the character does not know or would otherwise keep this hidden. So you can ask them a question that they technically don't know the answer to, and they will have to tell you what it is. Holy fuck. Well, I mean, I guess what flames your what fuels the flames of your desire. If they don't know what that is, they'll still tell you. Okay, that's crazy. Zuko style. That has got to be some trademark infringement.
Right?
That's got to be some trademark infringement.
I don't know, but maybe we should have some tea.
When you bend a flame to your will, rolls plus wisdom. On a 10 plus, it does as you command. Okay, dangerous. Taking on the shape and movement you desire for as long as it has fuel on which to burn. On a 7-9, the effect is short-lived, lasting only a moment. And handcrafted, you may use your hands in place of tools and fire to craft metal objects. Mundane weapons, armor, and metal jewelry can all be formed from their raw components. You may unmake these things as well, but to do so without time and safety might require you defy danger first. Holy fuck.
and that's why I leaned into this class for Locke, because he's the guy that makes shit.
Yeah,
So-
man, absolutely. Fuck, that's cool. Okay.
So I could actually make the party armor as long as we had the raw materials. to do
Yeah. Just fucking hold a lump of metal and fucking stretch it into a breastplate.
it. Here you go. Or armor plating the ship. That'd be kinda
Yeah.
cool.
Oh my god. Just fucking find an iron deposit, fucking melt it into big sheets and slap it on the boat. You carry no weapons and need no armor, but the flames that burn within you. You begin with a symbol of your sacrifices past. Describe it. Interesting. Had you thought of that?
I imagine it would be the sacrifices, like getting to this point. in
Yeah.
the grand scheme of the ink, that type of thing. But,
Yeah.
there's like history there that the party doesn't know.
Yeah.
and-
What do you
and
think
hell,
the
it could
symbol
be in the
would be?
sacrifices. Symbol?
Yeah.
I think the flask.
Ah, that makes sense.
If that makes it over, because it's just
Yeah.
a mundane flask, but it has significance to Locke.
Yeah, I think that's good to make it over with that. I like that. And you get a healing potion.
Yay!
Yay!
This freaking surplus of healing potions.
Okay. That I think makes all of our characters, right?
I think so.
Everyone's got their character sheet all ready to go. God, I hope I don't kill you guys. The health pools are really dangerously low. Hold on, let
They're
me.
pretty fucking
helpful.
small, dude.
Yeah. The fuck? 'Cause
Itty bitty, nobody stub your toe.
I crafted like a dozen monsters just to have ready, kind of thing. Oh boy.
What says like 4 plus con? Is that like the modifier? That's the modifier, isn't it? Or is it the
It's
root
the
score?
modifier. Should be the modifier. Yeah.
Okay. Wow. Oh god, I'm squishy.
Fuck. Okay.
Much hiding. Many hidings.
A stiff sea breeze could kill me.
Oh my god. Is that how that works? Hold on. Let me just
A seagull flying too close and smacking my face would kill me.
some of these enemies would have huge health pools compared to you guys. Like if a monster has 27 health, well, I guess you all get to deal damage, right?
That is true.
You guys all get to hit it.
Listen,
right here.
we'll
I'll look
figure
it
it
up.
out. All right. Worst
Yep.
case scenario. You killed me. I get a
Yeah.
new body. It's fine.
Okay, yeah. No, I think it's just you guys are level 1 and it's really dangerous, and maybe some of these monsters, maybe you guys won't fight the Chaos Dragon early on, huh?
That
That'd
makes
be
sense.
I would agree with that. That
Yeah,
sounds
that's- yeah.
reasonable.
Okay, I'm gonna run to the bathroom really quick, and then we're gonna start with basically the session with
Fuck
the
yeah.
welcoming, the recap, and the narrative camera and all that stuff. So I'll be back in just a sec, guys.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, Tech, I found it.
Oh, you found it?
Yeah.
Is it
Class
plus?
tells you your constitution, the ability, not the modifier, comes into play. So the more constitution means more HP. So it's the actual whole score, not
So
the
it's the
modifier.
actual whole score for your health.
Yeah, so mine would be 13
Okay.
plus
Oh,
4.
cool.
So if you guys want to go back into your character sheets, your health is 8 plus whatever your actual constitution is.
Oh, then fuck.
Yeah.
Everyone's 8 or
Or whatever it is, like whatever
Gotcha.
it says. Yeah, for their sheets, it all said 8 plus whatever it is.
So
Yeah.
wait. So wait. If I'm 13 plus 1, that mean I have. Wait, what?
So
okay.
your constitution is 13 plus 1, right?
Right.
So your health is 8 plus 13.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
So that's 400. Okay, got it.
Exactly. Yeah. Okay. Thank God. Oh God. Whew. It's still super dangerous, but like a D6 isn't gonna kill you outright. Okay. Thank God. Thank you very much. Okay, I'm gonna run to the washroom. I'll be back in just a sec, guys.
Fuck yeah.
And then we'll come back and we'll make each of the NPCs.
did we do our like starting riff section, or are we just moving that to here?
Oh.
Or what?
When we start
the-
each campaign, we usually have something to talk about.
I don't know. So little has happened this past week. I don't know if there's anything we could read. It's been a really slow one.
Yeah. Did anything even happen last week?
I know. Well, but how's it been going and things, I guess? Are you excited about the blue ink? I'm excited to sail some ships.
I am too.
Galdric is going to take you on a trip. What was at its largest? How big was your your crew? How many people was your largest crew that you had in any one sail? Like at any one
With
outing?
Galdric?
Yeah, with Galdric. What was the largest number of crewmates you had on an active sail?
God, with Galdric? I don't. We had a full ship multiple times, and 14 people on a ship. I want to say
That's a pretty fucking big crew.
Yeah.
Are you prepared to lead another crew of scallywags?
Hi.
He's small.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hello.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Hi.
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 Hello.
Can you hear me now? Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
All right.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm back.
Slump's name is Slump. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm Galdric.
Slump is Slump. Hello.
Hi. Can you hear me?
This was how we met. See, because we did this the first time we ever met in Atlas. Galdric ran up to me ass fucking naked in the middle of the night on the side of a forested island. And he ran up to me, and the first thing he said was, "Hi, I'm Galdric." And I was like,
Hi. Slump's name is Slump. And he was like,
"Hello?"
I was like, hello? Can you hear Slump?
I was like, "Hi." And he led me on for like 6 minutes. He could hear me the whole time.
Oh my
Yep. So,
okay, guys, I think we're ready to officially start the session.
hell yeah.
I'm gonna get a plate of chicken.
Perfect.
I have my wireless headset on, so you go, Daddy.
Excellent. So I will start.
Go, Daddy.
Oh, okay. All right.
Go, Daddy.
Oh boy. Oh.
I can only imagine what his neighbors must think. I bet they think that it's really great sex at this point.
Well,
They don't have a sex dungeon. They have a sex everything.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. So, I will start now by welcoming folks to our tabletop RPG stream called Monsters Ain't Real, where we use the Dungeon World rule set to enjoy some good old-fashioned RPG fun set in a pirates and swashbucklers universe. To anyone new, all the old episodes are up on YouTube. But this is a great time to start because we're starting a brand new arc. Think of them as kind of like acts in the campaign. So I encourage you to hang out and have some fun and learn everything as the party learns it. There won't be much lore that is old news for the party that's new news for chat at this point. And we can start with a little bit of a recap for how we got here. Last time, you guys ended the second arc of the campaign. Spoilers, spoilers, spoilers. You killed Jared Blackrazor. You vanquished Pale Knight, and you foiled Volos' second attempt to steal a planar key for himself. You ended with going back to the bar, and you debriefed with Lutu, Kirby, and Arinda. After resting for a night, you were given a portal to the new ink, the blue ink, and officially entered Arc 3. Lutu warned you that Volos would be very aggressive this time, as this was his last chance to get a second planar key since the gold ink is still locked off for him. As you stepped through the portal, leaving your homes behind you again, you awoke in a new world. This world had you on a sandy beach, on an island covered in twisting jungle. The ocean was vast and infinite blue, with active sea battles going on between ships. And then we stopped to make characters. And that's basically where we left off. So now that we have our characters ready for the blue ink, we are ready for the first narrative intro of the new ink. All right. We open on a ship crossing the open seas. A crew of 16 is visible on the deck. And there's a man in the crow's nest who's clearly shouting something to the crew down below. Men run about on deck, filling the cannons, strapping down anything loose, and unfurling every last scrap of sail that they have. The captain at the wheel gives the wheel a mighty spin, hard to port, and the whole ship leans to the side. 2 men and a woman, all looking rough and brawny, wielding harpoons, approach the front of the ship. One of the harpooners takes out a looking glass, points forward, and shouts back to the deck. 3 women in long dresses on the deck begin making identical hand movements with their hands, and suddenly a gust of wind fills the sails. The ship lurches forward, shoving great gouts of water to the side as it charges forward through the ocean. The waters ahead churn, the sky darkens, and the rains open. Water pours down on the crew. Lightning streaks through the skies, illuminating their grim faces. The women casting spells all change their hands simultaneously. The wind doubles, and the sails fill to almost to the point where they would split. The wheel of the ship turns again, and as the captain preemptively dodges a massive dark blue tentacle that comes shooting out of the ocean. A man shouts, almost drowned out by the thunder. All of the cannons on the side facing the tentacle fire, tearing into the dark blue flesh of the tentacle. The ocean boils as 100 more massive tentacles burst forth from the waters. They reach all around the ship, which is immediately dwarfed by the immensity of the tentacles. A 4th woman, adorned in glowing stones, untouched by the storm, standing near the captain, shouts in a singular voice so clear it rings through the storm and the cannon fire. The Kraken's tentacles land on an invisible barrier around the ship, finding no purchase on the little boat. The gaping maw of the Kraken appears from below the surface of the waters and bites at the invisible barrier. The shield shudders and threatens to give way. The 2 men and the woman wielding harpoons unleash their weapons, which travel unnaturally through the air, and they pierce like tiny needles into the behemoth. The Kraken immediately recoils, releases all of its tentacles, and seeks to retreat into the icy depths of the ocean. But the harpoons are connected to ropes, and the Kraken pulls them taut and starts to drag the ship into the crushing darkness. There's a shout on deck. The 3 women casting spells immediately dramatically change their casting. The wind reverses direction entirely and begins to push the boat backwards. The sails fill in reverse, pressing against the masts, and slowly but surely, the ship begins to pull back on the Kraken. The roaring travels across the waters as the Kraken attempts to combat the tiny boat that is impossibly defeating its strength. A god falls this day. These actions create the world that you see now. And then we're back to you guys on the beach.
Hi!
You wake up, you see each other in your new bodies, and you are standing on a beach. The beach is clean, bright white sand. The ocean spray is cool, and there's no nasty low tide smell. The jungle behind you rustles gently, but when you look at it, it kind of twists and morphs a little bit. It's hard to get a gauge on exactly what you're looking at. It seems like when you look at a tree in a bush and then you look to the left, when you look back, that tree's not where you thought it was. So it seems to be moving somehow whenever you look at the jungle. To your left, you see a long sandbar and a long tree line. To your right, you see a shorter sandbar before the island kind of curves around a bend, and you guys are on the beach.
I think my Discord got fucked up right towards the very end of that description. The last fucking like 15 words. I thought you were stopping to read your notes, but I just got nothing. Sorry, did you give me the last like 15 seconds of that?
Basically, you guys are on the beach. The jungle is really fucked up and weird. The scenery is very, very beautiful.
Okay.
And to your left, the beach goes a long ways, kind of out of line of sight. Just keeps on going. To your right, the beach goes a little ways and then turns a corner.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
So the beach kind of ends quickly to your right, and it goes for a long way down your left.
Do we see any people or animals?
We can probably do a check for that. This, although they're kind of light on rolls, this is like a, you know what? This is like a discern realities, I believe is what it's called. But in order to do that, you need to actually look around. So tell me how you look to see if there's people. If you ask, do you see people walking around? The answer is no. If you want to look for senses of habitation, what do you do to look for senses of people being around?
Oh, okay. Well, I would look to see if I can see any smoke anywhere, indications of like chimneys or anything like that in the distance. I would listen very carefully and see if I can hear anything. And then I guess just if there's any kind of disturbance in the sand where like that's clearly a trail or something like that. People walk here often.
Okay. I like this. Why don't you go ahead and roll plus wisdom?
Wisdom. Okay.
So
and it's 2d6?
2d6, yep, plus your wisdom. Oh my god.
10.
Mine was all scrolled up, so I saw 38. I was like, how did you roll a 30 fucking 8?
Don't ask questions. Just answer mine.
5 and a 3 plus 2 is 10. That is a full success. Okay, I will say, as you look around, you don't see footprints, you don't see any traditional signs of habitation, but I will say that to the right, kind of as the beach kind of bends around, you see the faintest trail of smoke.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
I pointed out to the team. What are
Huh?
do
What
we
do you
have?
What? What are you looking at?
Can Galdric not be
Just
paying
wondering.
attention to any of them? He just kind of wants to kind of be on like the edge of the water in the sand, kind of like, digging his toesies in, and just kind of like.
Yeah,
What are you
man.
looking at?
What'd you say, Slump?
So, the blue dog is pointing at something. What?
What are you pointing at?
What are you pointing at?
I see some
What are you pointing
smoke
at?
over there. I see some
Oh.
smoke. I think there might be people over there.
Oh, all right. Ah!
Huh?
Are we doing okay? Oh, Locke?
Are you saying up?
Ah!
Mock?
Ugh.
I walk over to Locke and I fucking slap him.
Whoa.
Oh, what the
Are you
hell's
all
wrong
right?
with you?
I'm fucking calling you for like 10 minutes!
Portal
Can you hear me?
travel kinda
Hello?
sucks.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Where the hell are
Hello?
we? Oh, yeah?
Hi!
Hello? Hi.
Hello?
Hello?
Do not
Mr.
slap,
Locke,
slap
are you
him when I walk
okay?
away.
God!
Did you go through the angry swimming pool sometimes and make Slump poop himself?
Oh.
Are you okay? The angry pool
got
that we
the
went through to
ink
get
sickness.
here.
I feel good.
Can we?
Can you? I want to know a little bit more about what it is about the jungle that looks weird. Because you said it looks fucked up. Can I roll to take a gander?
I can actually just describe
Yeah,
it to you, because
please,
when you
please do.
look at it, it's so. Imagine this: you look at you're looking at the jungle, right?
Sure.
And if your eyes remain perfectly still, it looks fine.
Okay.
But as you shift your eyes, and you're looking at a tree and a bush, right? Then you look to the left of it and you see another bush. When you look back at the tree and the bush, they've moved a little bit. They aren't where they were the first time. So it seems like the jungle is kind of moving a little bit whenever you're not looking.
Ooh. Don't like that. Don't like that. No, thank you.
That's
Okay.
weird. Yeah.
Is anyone else seeing the? Look at the trees. And why
Yes,
are they
that's-
being
yeah,
weird?
that's- I'm immediately
Slump
impatient.
looks at them and then they're not where they should be.
Okay, that's because your eyes moved.
Oh yeah, fair enough.
Yeah. See, watch. Look at me.
Okay.
Look at me. Okay, now look away from me.
Ah, where'd you go?
I'm right. Look back over here. I'm right here. See?
Oh, there you are. Oh, okay. Slump has eyes. Well, does anyone have anything in their pockets or anything?
I have a
And when we
healing
find
Yeah.
when we find anything on us, like other than what we just described on our character sheets, like anything that would like do we see anything unexpected on us?
On your persons, no, I don't think so. No time killer orb this time.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, good
I
one.
I would like to look. Can I look at the sand to see if there's any footprints anywhere?
Yeah, absolutely. Roll plus wisdom. So 2d6 plus wisdom.
Hey,
9. Okay. So as you're looking around, you don't really see any footprints around. The wind seems to be kind of blowing the sand around. So you feel like unless there were very fresh footprints, you probably wouldn't be able to see any anyway.
Ah, okay.
Huh. Well, that way looks like it's going to be a really long walk.
And Slump points to the left.
And that way looks like it goes around a corner. And then Lou Dog said that she saw a little smoky dog. So maybe we should go that way and see who's there.
All right, come on, keep up.
Yeah, I like that.
Okay.
Okay,
So
and you
what's
guys.
our? Do we? Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Oh no, I was gonna like take you guys for a ride. What's up?
I was gonna ask the party. Do we need to have some sort of story about who we are and how we got here ready? For if we come across a group of people. I don't know what my voice is doing. Actually,
Salt traders.
Salt traders.
The voice
Trading
changes as you go, so don't even worry about it.
There we go.
Salt trading.
Salt trading.
Salt traders.
I was thinking.
What?
I was thinking charcoal traders. That way, so like when we fire cannons, we're all covered in suit. It makes sense.
But we're also going to be covered in salt from the ocean spray. So it also makes sense. Oh wait, no, I guess the soot would be more incriminating.
Yeah.
Everyone's
Wait, are
gonna
you
say,
fucking
"Oh,
covered
yes."
in salt? Criminals! Criminals!
Okay, fair enough.
Oh, you want to do salt? We can do salt.
Scrape it off the hull.
But we need to have a good reason for why we were stranded, and Slump hasn't heard of many fucking coal trading ships being attacked. What does everyone else think?
Shit, that's a good idea.
Locke,
That's
Mr.
good.
Lou Dog?
Storm? Has there been signs of a storm?
Oh.
Can I see if there's been signs of a storm?
Yeah, are there any broken trees or anything?
Or like debris washed up or anything
Yeah.
like that?
And sorry, just to make sure, Locke, did you say that you ended up is Locke a woman in this
No,
this
male.
ink? Okay. Anyway, all right, go ahead.
Yeah.
Storm.
If one person wants to roll for investigating weather and looking for whether there was a storm or not, they are welcome to roll plus wisdom.
Do we want a multiple? Or it should be one person.
Just one person, I think. Otherwise, it's just like might as well
That's
just
fair.
give you a
Except plus
success.
wisdom. Who's got the good wisdom? I've got normal wisdom.
I got good wisdom.
Nice,
Slump
go
has
for it.
0 wisdom. Not surprising.
Ooh.
Oh, 12. 12. Okay. I've got something interesting for you then. You see storms out in the ocean. You can see them way out in the distance. But they don't seem to be flowing. Like, it's not like you see a storm front move across the ocean. It seems to just manifest and then disappear. So you're not seeing normal weather systems here. More than that, it doesn't seem like there's been a storm here at this island recently. There could have easily been a storm out in the water, definitely, but the island seems like it hasn't seen rain in quite a while. Every leaf, every bit of soil is very much not wet. It's not dry. It's not like it's dried out, but there's no lingering moisture.
Okay. I had a question actually before I forget, because
Oh,
one of
sorry. Go ahead.
fuck you, you son of a bitch.
No, I said that was a genuine sound because I think I understand what was being implied there. That's all. My brain just took a little while to kick in.
What survived the trip here? Because previous ink transfers, like for instance, Slump used to, his glasses were able to go from one to the other.
Right.
His glasses was made all of a sudden. I'm like, does he have those?
Yes. Any like special box items that you got? Any of those like weird, wonky, lets you see into the past or makes you seem rich, or any of those weird items? Those have all survived. Those always survive the ink transfers.
What was Galdric's? I don't even fucking remember.
The watch of 3 seconds in the future or in the past?
And the Paladin's
tier or whatever. Yeah. Okay, cool. Okay, neat. Okay, sounds good. I just wanted to make sure. I wanted to write that down.
Yep.
Okay. I guess we start walking towards where the smoke is.
Yep. And yeah, it does not look like from gauging the wetness of the island, it does not appear that there has been rain here recently, as there is no lingering moisture.
As we're walking, I want to look for any signs of life, not just human life, like crabs, fish.
Oh, good one. Good one.
Nice.
That's pretty easy to see. You definitely see some crabbies out in the water. You see some fish jumping out in the water. You do see a bird or two flying overhead deep into the jungle. They're very weird. They're very, very brilliant colored birds, and they're quite large. Like, Locke, you've probably seen a parrot before. This is more brilliant and much more large than a parrot.
We talking Duke-sized parrot? Or...
We're talking fucking Duke parrots out here that are nearly neon. They're so bright.
What's a Duke parrot?
Duke is a giant dog.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. That's a weird fucking thing to... Okay.
You guys are animals by the
think of
Duke
that one.
scale.
You got it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I was sheepdog big.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
Yeah. So very large and very brilliant, very alien to you. There are lots of bugs all over the place. It does seem like this is not a barren island. There's lots of various kinds of wormies and crawlies, and you do see animals somewhere. So yeah, it does seem like there is life on this island.
Go ahead. No, you. Go ahead.
Are there any signs of crashed ships, like cargo boxes, masts that are rotted through, hulls that are being slowly consumed by the sea, and animals, etc.?
From where you are right now, kind of your current position on the beach, no, none. It seems very, very clean. The ocean seems very clean. Everything seems totally okay here.
How is the wind? Is it unnaturally calm, or is it just sort of a breeze that you'd expect?
You know what? Your roll was pretty good. I'll say this is kind of continuing.
Okay.
The air has some sort of a weird, unnatural kind of feel to it. It's like it's a little gentle breeze going one way, and then it just kind of changes on a dime, and it goes the other way, and then it'll be absolutely still, and then there'll be a little bit of a gust in a different direction, kind of thing. Okay. Yes, and that's kind of what the wind feels like. It's a little bit weird. It's not totally unsettling, but when you pay attention, you're like, that's weird, isn't it? Is that weird? Yeah, that's weird.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
So, one of the things that I want to establish before we really get dove into this.
Yep.
So it's we've already established that this is kind of like, this is Galdric's favorite ink. How much? I don't know. This is a difficult question to ask for you. Galdric I'd assume would not know how much time necessarily has passed. Would that, so for instance, would that wind shift change thing, would Galdric know that that's different, or he'd be like, that's just how it fucking is here?
Yeah, so this is a good question. I have a couple different answers to this.
Okay.
First of all, this seems a little bit weird. The wind has always been different here, and you've known that and you've remembered that. But this feels weird even for here. You don't know how much time has passed, but you figure it's been a minute. It's been a while since you've been back. Also, when you try to remember this fact, roll plus intelligence. 7. It's weird trying to pull this memory up. It's almost like you have knowledge without the memory.
Almost like I have amnesia, but I know it.
Yes, that's a really good way of describing it. And also, you've never had this feeling when you returned to any other place before. Like when you went back to the White Ink, you've never had this feeling before.
Can I can this be a mechanic? Like I try to pull a memory and like this is what it is?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
I love that so much.
Man.
I want to know if I recognize that bird. That's fucking new!
It flies past and says, "Hi, Galdric."
What the fuck? Slump thinks he recognizes that bird.
Oh, you don't shut up!
Oh, wow, you definitely do.
Bird and its parents and everyone the bird has ever known exactly where it was 2 seconds ago. Slump knows every molecule of that bird.
Yeah,
Slump
exactly.
knows it.
Have you ever seen like
its exact velocity and personal feeling?
You can see the future of the lineage of that bird.
Don't worry, that bird's gonna get eaten by an alligator in 2 days.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Forget it, who cares?
You know the
Give a
scene
shit.
where Mr. Incredible is like listening to this office manager yell at him and he has like the "I'm so fucking done with this"
Yes,
face? That's what
yeah.
Galdric looks like right now.
No, Slump knows that bird better than Slump knows himself, okay?
Oh my god. You know what? I actually fucking believe that one.
Sometimes Slump's farts scare him.
I know, I've
Sometimes
seen
he
you
scares
jump.
himself.
They're very surprising. Fair enough.
Okay, well, I guess let's fucking keep walking, I guess.
Yeah, let's keep going.
I mean, I don't want to harp down this. I kind of want to know this world a little bit and see if I can do this. Memory will roll one more time, or if you just want to hand it to me.
Yep.
What was the state of the world last time I was here? Was it there were empires? Was it just the pirates ruled all? What was it like last time I was here? Like,
yeah, you're gonna have to roll for it again. Yeah, roll plus intelligence. An 8. It's that same weird feeling where it's like you have information without the memory. And what you remember is a world that was kind of in balance, that all powers were kind of kept in check, and there was no one faction, no one family, no one corporation that was more powerful than all the others. Everything was kind of at a stalemate or a sense of equilibrium, depending on how you want to look at it, kind of thing. There was definitely war. There was definitely fighting. There was definitely piracy often, but it never amounted to a
full-on war. It was skirmishes.
It was always skirmishes, and it always wound up with people being relatively balanced in the end.
Okay. I'll kind of explain that to the party.
Yeah.
Hey guys, so listen, as you know, I'm kind of a cool guy. You know, I've been everywhere before.
Okay.
Oh,
Alright.
shut up with your parrot knowledge.
Oh, come on, Slump knew that one.
Okay, anyways, no, the last time we heard it, it's a pretty nice balanced place. I'll kind of explain, like, you know, that this world is, I'll just say it's better than the others, and I have a feeling we're going to be in for a shock. So I'm just going to be like, this is great. Yin and yang, positive and bad, good and evil. It's really kind of a nice place. That's it. Let's keep walking.
Thank you for the share. Thank you for saying
There
that.
being some pretty fucking big problems with the Navy.
No,
Okay.
they're absolutely wonderful. How dare you?
That's problematic. Oh boy.
How dare you?
Wait,
I think you're actually still asleep on my ship, you piece of crap.
Slump likes to nap.
I ordered everyone. No one touch my pen pal.
Galdric, you've been here before. Did you have a ship?
Oh God, the best in the land.
What was
Wow.
Or the
name?
water. What? Bishop's Bane. What the fuck?
Who you
I
didn't
like
like
it.
that bishop guy?
No, Bishop was good. Bishop was good. That was the admiral. It was his Bane.
Oh.
Yeah.
Um,
I killed a lot of people.
Oh dear.
Yeah, they
Well, I wonder
deserved
if
it.
I'll
They were-
remember. Do you look
Galdric?
the same as you do as when you were here first?
Oh wait, hold on a second. I think I have to do a memory check. What?
When you say the words Bishop's Bane,
Mhm.
it's kind of like, you know, when you come
My
to that,
ship emerges from the water.
Yes.
you know when you realize something horrific and you kind of get that stomach dropping out from the bottom of you
Uh-oh.
kind of sense.
Oh no.
You get that feeling when you say the word Bishop's Bane,
Mhm.
and then it feels like heartache, like longing, like this. You suddenly remember how much that ship meant to you. And I think it's just like a punch in the gut when you realize how much that ship meant to you.
Okay, so now, sorry, a fat man just ate throat. Canonically, is that the word? Speaking.
Yeah.
Bishop's Bane sunk,
Yes.
and that's actually how Galdric died.
Yes.
Has it sunk in this universe?
It has.
Whoa, what
Oh.
the fuck?
Holy shit! Are you telling me you're gonna tie this straight into all of my Atlas lore, like the origin of? All right. Yeah, no, it was called the Bishop's Bane. Oh my god, we killed. Oh my god, that's how I died.
Just out
Wait,
of
what?
character. How much of his VODs have you watched to get up to speed for this session? My God.
I don't want to talk about
Like
it.
how much of
I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to
that
talk
much,
about it.
Wow, that's commitment. Good on you.
I want after Galdric remembers that, like, that's he doesn't really give a shit that he died because
Yeah.
it's Galdric, but just remember that the ship sank. That's how he died. That's how he lost his crew. You know, that's how he inevitably met his end to the Navy. He just kind of wants to, you know, sadness and depression from Inside Out.
Oh sure.
Yeah.
It just like falls to the floor. He just wants to fall to the floor, and he lifts up one sad leg, and he's like, "Slump, just drag me."
Slump, not like ungently, but with a sort of air of like,
Here we go again.
sort of gently wraps one of his giant sausage hands around Galdric's leg and just gently pulling him through the sand.
I'm just imagining the trail in the sand.
Thanks, man. I really
Exactly.
I just can't deal with it today. Oh my god.
Never mind him. He gets this way about the BB.
Oh wow.
Slump was talking about buttery biscuits. You know, Bishop's Bane. Oh God.
He's got really good hearing is the problem, yeah.
Galdric, as Slump is dragging you, it's the weirdest sensation. It feels like how I have this mental image of you being pulled as if the air got viscous and thick, and you can kind of feel it being pulled across you as you're thinking about the Bishop's Bane.
You.
And it's like the presence of the ship is a physical presence for you. And you know, when you're lying still you can't feel it, but when you're moving against your will, it's almost like you're being dragged across the presence of the Bishop's Bane.
I want to. I mean, fuck. This is just something I would do. Something Galdric could do. I want to like reach my hand. I want to like look towards the ocean side,
Yeah.
and I want to like reach my hand out and just like pretend like I'm summoning Bishop's Bane. Like, come back
Yeah.
to me. Come back to me.
Galdric, as you reach your hand out towards the ocean, the water starts to churn. And you can feel it.
Sorry, what?
It feels like your heart is filling. And you all see it as the crystal clear, smooth water starts to break. And masts begin to rise out of the water. Galdric, you see, and more than you see, you feel the Bishop's Bane rise from the ocean right here, right where it sank. And before you, Galdric, is the Bishop's Bane, resurrected, completely rebuilt in all of the glory you ever remembered it being in. Why don't you describe to me a little bit about what you see when you look at the Bishop's Bane? What does this ship look like?
Oh my God, I am rock hard right now.
Okay. I was assuming erupting from the water then would be a brigantine-style ship, 3 large sails, and on either side, it would on top deck it would have 6 large cannons on either side. Below deck, it had 6 medium-sized cannons on either side, fully stocked to the brim, ready for war at a moment's notice. Painted black and red.
And it rises out of the ocean, Galdric, and an anchor just drops as it sits there off the shore, awaiting its master.
Get up! Let go of me! Let go of me! Let go of me! I'm like kicking Slump. Let go of me!
So I think as you're doing this, like Slump is so dumbfounded. His hold is completely unbreakable. He just stares for about 30 seconds. And finally, the only reason that he lets go of you is because while you were saying like, Bishop's Bane, come back to me, Slump wasn't actually listening to what you were saying, but he knew that you were saying something. So after holding onto your foot for about 30 seconds, he lets go and then holds his hands out to the water, goes, ah! To summon his own ship.
And from the water rises a tiny little wooden dinghy.
Oh, how small?
Like it fits Slump and one other person comfortably, or all of you packed in like fucking sardines.
What is this place?
Here's just afford me this 5-second little tangent. Yeah, you remember the game Hello Shoot, Techsmith?
Oh my God,
Remember
barely.
that from
Holy
Albino Black Sheep?
Yeah, what
the big guy
fuck?
that goes. That's what Slump does. He claps his hands and goes.
Yep.
Look, Slump did it too. Yay for Slump as well.
What is it? Is this normal for the water to just spit out whatever you're thinking about? This is crazy.
I don't think so. I'm not going to do a memory roll because I'm going to say that's a no.
And it makes sense that Slump would summon something because Slump did actually have his own ship, and it was a tiny, shitty little raft.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
Locke, should we try to summon something? I mean, we shouldn't just let it.
No.
I mean, maybe if we
I'm
think
bolting
really
towards
hard.
my ship.
He just leans into these. It's the little things.
But
Let 'em
you know
enjoy
what? You're totally right. Be careful, it's a ghost ship.
It's not a ghost ship, it's my ship!
Oh.
He did fucking die, so I mean.
Technically, we've all died. You went into a fucking black hole. Shut up. You're a ghost right now.
You are out of control. You need a snack.
I am sorry. There.
I remember that there's probably pork pies and fish and chips in the hold.
Oh yeah, man.
Food. And I want to like climb up the rear ladder.
Yeah.
Ladder.
Saying food to Slump, that's a bold move. That's one of his fucking monstrous
Oh
appetites.
yeah.
Oh.
We're about to have no food in the hold.
Yeah.
Locke, should we get on there? I'm scared of this thing. It just kind of came out of nowhere.
Actually, I kind of want to do what's it called, something, discern realities.
Yeah.
And just kind of like, given what happened in the last ink or thought, like horse bus,
Yeah.
and what I just witnessed, can I piece something together, like a theory of what may have just happened?
Okay, yeah. So roll plus wisdom.
All right, macros, don't fail me now. You failed me. Where is that? I can't see it.
Oh, it just doesn't look like it worked.
Oh, I hate it here. God damn it. All right.
All right. A 6. Technically a failure. It's really hard to put together. This could be that aspect of, faith and belief manifesting things. It might be a calling. It's hard for you to tell what exactly is going on here. It's so random, and the blue ink is one of the most mysterious ones. There's so much water, and the nature of this plane is so ever changing that it's been really hard for you and Blue 2 to get any information on it.
All right. Damn it. That's me testing a macro. I'm sorry.
So I've got a question for you.
Yeah.
You said in the spot where it sunk.
Yeah.
Are we at the spot where it sunk, and does Galdric know that?
You can glean that this is the spot where it sunk, but the spot where it sunk has changed, and you don't know why.
Gotcha. Okay.
So it's like you get the sense that this literally rose from from its grave, but things have changed, like how the jungle is changing. It seems like that must have happened because this isn't where it sank.
Interesting.
Yep.
Okay. I'll just keep that to myself.
But when you are on this ship, there is no joking, no mimicry, no falsehood. This is the Bishop's Bane. This is your ship. Whatever else is explaining how it got here and how this happened, this absolutely is your boat.
I'm gonna I guess the first thing I'll do once I get to the top deck is I'll go to the wheel. Just
man.
Touch my wheel. I would just be like, I missed you.
It responds to your every command. It feels like it's welcoming you home.
Oh, I've missed this so much. Can I see my top deck cannons?
Oh yeah.
Oh.
They look intimidating as fuck.
Yeah, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah?
What? We might need a bigger crew. This thing's meant to crew 18 people.
Oh, wow. We should definitely find a town then.
Yeah.
We're pretty close to that number. We're already at...
And Slump is counting on his fingers. He doesn't beep. He's just counting on his fingers.
Slump, did you just die?
We're at this many.
And he's just holding up different numbers of fingers. He's just switching between them, hoping to land on the right number.
That's enough, isn't it?
That's right.
Okay.
All right. Well,
more friends.
Okay, so good news, bad news sort of situation. Okay, so this ship technically sunk. So I don't know how it's here, but I'm okay with it. Number 2, if this is where it's sunk, then there should be a city called La Royale on the other side of this island.
Is it safe there?
It's run by a French king. He was nice enough. We were allies with him, but I assume some time has passed, so who knows if it's even there anymore.
Do you have maps of when this sank? Of the area when it sank?
All up here, and I point to my head.
Okay, so no.
Yeah, okay,
So
no.
no then.
No, if this sank right here, I should actually be able to see my house, and I want to look where Galdric's old house, his mountain house, would have seen where it wasn't a mountain house, it's more like a cliffside house. It was like he was built into a mortar tower essentially.
Yeah.
He wants to look to see if that cliff is visible or if the island has changed that much.
It is not visible, and a lot of the landmarks that you would use, they're not here either.
Okay. Yeah,
There's quite some time has passed, something has happened, or it's weird. My house used to be right there, and I want to like point towards the sky. It was right there. I promise. It was. I'm not crazy. It's my ship.
Are we close, or does it look completely different?
I don't know. Well, let's put it this way. There used to be a hill. There used to be a bay right here, and there was a cliffside right there where we had our mortar installments, and we had a dock right. I'm kind of like pointing. I'm like,
Yeah.
scout. I'm like visualizing where how my old thing was. And I'm
Yeah.
like,
So as he's describing this, is there like, does this island look like it would support all that back in the day?
Some of the landmarks, like there's no bay, but like there's enough space for it here, but there's no remnants of it ever having been built. There's no remnants of houses or other infrastructure here.
Even the land shapes, hey? Like,
Yeah, even the landscape is like, oh, there was this big rock there. That's not there. There was a bay here. It's just a straight beach. There's this
Weird, man.
Yeah.
This is fucking weird. Although,
But maybe it's like,
and Slump is just holding his hands up and just going. And after doing this for about 5 minutes, you realize that he's probably talking about how the trees and the bushes were moving around.
Yeah.
remember?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, could be that.
it could be that. I'm still no idea what the fuck he's talking about. So I'm just gonna be like, yeah, it could be years. No, it could be that. Yeah.
It could be
Wait,
that.
stop shushing me. Stop shushing me.
It
Stop
could be
shushing me.
Okay, all right.
Okay, get on
Well,
the
then
fucking
should
ship.
Okay, yes, sir.
can I?
Slump says yes, sir, and then immediately stops and looks to the side like,
Why did I say that?
I want to look to the side, just be like, wait a minute, that sounded familiar.
Slump and Galdric pass a glance and then continue about their business.
God damn it, this is gonna make me fire up the Atlas server so much faster. I'm gonna get.
Well,
you realize I'm about to get so many fucking.
Oh
DMs
my
right
God,
now.
You're
yeah.
welcome,
Yep.
Darkseid. You're welcome.
Oh my God.
Well, should we proceed towards where that place used to be, or where the smoke is coming from?
Indeed. Let's scout the island. All
Can I
right.
take a quick look at the? Can I just look through my ink eyes?
Just really quick. I'm really scared of this ship. I'm not gonna lie to you. Can I just look at it with ink eyes and also the jungle?
Yes. Okay. I think as you look at the ship, it is, yeah, super blue. Everything seems, no like weird colors or anything there.
But it's like it's not made of blue. It's just leaking the normal amount of blue.
More than the normal amount, but
okay.
yeah, it's not like it is an actual physical thing. It's not like a magical construct kind of thing.
Okay.
Yeah. And the jungle, I guess with ink vision, it would just, oh boy, it would be hard to understand what you're seeing. So it definitely looks like jungle. It looks like blue ink jungle and all that stuff. But I think roll plus wisdom or intelligence, whichever is higher.
Okay. 7.
Ooh, 7. It's, you see there's some sort of like active weaving of inks.
Oh my gosh.
So the
okay.
reason things are shifting is because you see like weaves kind of taking form as the jungle is shifting around.
Weird.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, everybody, just the jungle is moving like this because it seems there's blue ink weaves shifting as we go. So let's maybe just proceed with
Wait, say
caution.
that
Like,
again?
As
like
we-
the jungle's doing it, or someone else is doing it?
What do you mean
Or what?
weaves?
What do you
Like-
mean?
like there's
weave?
more
What do
than
you
one
mean?
kind
What
of
do you mean
ink?
there's weaves? Explain what do you mean by that? What are you trying
What's
to
it?
say?
What's it
What are
weaving
you
with?
getting at? What do you mean?
Well, here's exactly what I mean.
What do I mean?
It's like there's spells happening. Is that right?
Yeah,
From
like you can
inside?
see giant weaves that are kind of coming together, and when they come together, the jungle is shifting, and they're constantly sprouting new weaves with this like giant streaks of blue ink in the air that weave and knot together, and when they fully form these weaves, the jungle shifts.
See, when When you say weave, I forgot that that's what the weaving ink was called. When you said weave, I thought you meant like the term you just used, like they weave and twist. Like,
I gotcha. Yeah, no. The actual like giant calligraphy blue ink streaks are kind of weaving together. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
I'm sorry to stay on this, but are they coming? Do they seem to be coming from somewhere? Or
it's too hard to tell. There's so many, and they're moving in such crazy ways. You can't tell where one starts and one ends, and so it's too hard to tell.
Definitely a very powerful sort of island. I'm glad we have the ship. Maybe it's safer on the ship than on the beach.
There's no safer ship than this. Do you realize how many ships it took to take this baby down? And I like rub my hand like along the just the the podium.
Yeah.
Yep.
Do you
realize how many ships it took to take? It took 2 galleons and 3 brigantines to finally bring me down on this baby.
Wow.
She's a fighter. I missed you so much. As I kiss the wood. I missed you so much. All right. Well, if there should be a large city settlement on these, there was. It was called La Royale. It's on the other side. Again, don't know if it exists, but there was a large settlement here. Actually, there were 2. We were 1. That was the other. But obviously, I like point to like where my settlement should be.
Yeah.
Obviously, this one's gone. So let's just see what else is out there.
Okay. How do you here? I can take this rope. How do we sail this?
That's not. What is that?
You need this?
No.
Look, if I pull this.
Oh, don't.
A banister just goes swinging across the deck.
Oh.
Everyone roll plus dexterity.
Oh my god, really? Oh my god.
Yeah, everyone roll plus dexterity.
It's gonna be totally fine. You guys are good. You're spry.
Oh god.
Can I fly off my own ship?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So yeah, everyone ducks. I think everybody gets knocked on the head because everyone had a mixed success. So like it's like clunk, clunk, clunk as it hits Lou, Locke, and Slump in the head, and then Galdric just isn't quite quick enough to duck, and it just plants itself in your chest and sends you flying off the deck.
Oh dear.
Come on! That's why we don't touch the ropes.
Yeah, lesson learned. Sorry about
I'll
that.
swim back and climb up to the top deck. Oh, let's get that out of the way. That's probably gonna happen a lot.
Yeah.
Okay. That's fine. All right. No, Lou, I want to obviously I know how to sail a ship. Can I teach Lou basics like hoisting the mainsail, raising the anchor, shifting the sails? Like, can I give like a brief like, here's how you fucking sail a ship?
Yeah.
Orientation.
Yeah. I think it probably takes like an hour to give it, because it's a big ship, man.
Yeah.
There's a lot of shit here. An hour goes by and you can give the very, very basics of kind of how everything operates.
Yeah. Lou, listen, I'm gonna put you on the easiest of the jobs, okay?
Okay.
This is called the anchor.
Okay. Familiar. Yeah.
Okay, Slump can help you raise it. If you need to raise it, you just I show him how to like pull the anchor, like how to use the Sea of Thieves sort of like hoisting mechanism,
Yeah.
And when you want it to fall, you just kick this, and I show her where the kick lever is. You just kick that as hard as you can.
Okay, you got it.
Okay. All right. Everyone ready?
Aye, Captain.
Galdric glows when he hears that.
And you can tell that Slump meant it with 100% sincerity.
As I start walking towards the wheel. All right, raise the anchor. Get ready to drop the sails. We're turning to port. Let's go. 30-degree turn.
Aye, Captain. You landlubbers, get to your stations unless you want the dead keel hold. Raise the mainsails into the wind. Who wants to live forever?
Okay. I think something a little bit strange happens.
Oh, please tell me it reacts to my orders, and I don't mean to ruin your VOD, but I'm going to come.
Yeah. As you give an explicit command on how the ship is to be prepared, it prepares itself.
You know the scene where like
Holy
Spock,
fuck.
you know how Spock is just known for fascinating. Like
Yeah.
I'm picturing some serious Captain Barbosa pointing his sword forward and all the sails on the
Yes.
Black Pearl. You know,
That is
That's what I'm
exactly what
envisioning
fucking
right now.
happens, man. The ship.
Galdric just
Yeah.
grins.
Oh, hey.
Guess we don't need that crew.
Slump, completely without understanding, genuinely believes that he's contributing to this. He thinks that he's also responsible for the ship doing what it's doing right now. Looks very satisfied with himself.
So when we head out and we start sailing port side the island,
Yeah.
and Galdric's behind the wheel, and he's real, he puts two and two together. The ship's responding to his command. One, he just gets rock hard. Penis now. And two, he essentially wants to he's gonna stroke his beard and just get a little curious.
Yeah.
And he's gonna look at one of the cannons on the starboard side.
Yeah.
And he's gonna test the theory. First, he's just gonna think fire.
Nothing happens.
Hey guys, don't get freaked out, okay?
Why?
No promises.
Okay.
Okay, cover your ears.
Oh, okay.
Forward starboard cannon! Fire!
Kaboom! It just unloads a devastating high powder shot.
Galdric's eyes are just as big as they can possibly.
I like to think that this shot sort of shakes the whole ship.
Oh,
with its force.
absolutely.
And I like to think that Slump looks exactly like fucking what's his face from Lord of the Rings when all those elves fire a volley and go right past his head.
Oh,
he's just
yeah.
standing there. Slump is just completely unfazed. He
Yeah.
just stands there looking forward.
Oh my god. Okay, we're about to do the real test if this is gonna be stupid overpowered or not. Oh god. Forward starboard cannon! Reload!
Nothing happens.
Slump, check if it's reloaded.
Aye, Captain Deity thought.
And Slump would run up and check it.
You look, and there is another shot in there.
She appears to be ready to fire again, Captain.
Okay, next test. Slump!
Aye,
Order it to fire!
aye, Captain. Hey, go bang! Go bang now!
And Slump is just pointing at it with a finger.
Go bang now! Go!
Then nothing happens.
Slump just sort of, when Ricky tells Bubbles to do something really ridiculous and Bubbles just kind of lifts his hands in a shrug.
Yeah.
That's what Slump does. He turns around, totally fucking does not understand what's happening at all, and just kind of holds his hands up to either side like, oh no.
Don't worry, it's probably the cannon's fault. It's probably the cannon's fault. Don't worry.
Slump with Slump balls up a fist and bangs on the top of the cannon. Not in a frustrated trying to break it way, but
Come on! Come on!
so I think he bangs the fist and he goes,
Go bang now! Shoot the bang! Go shoot! Bang, bang, bang!
anything?
Nothing.
I think Slump balls up his fists and turns around and looks at Galdric and stomps one foot. Just goes,
Hold on, I have one more. I have another idea. Let's see if this will work. Okay. Oh, fuck me. Okay. I don't know if this will work or not. I look at Slump. I don't know if this is gonna work, buddy.
Okay.
Forward starboard cannon! Obey Slump's orders! He's my first mate!
Slump would look at the cannon and then look out of the ocean and then look at the Galdric and then look at the cannon and then look out of the ocean and go and say,
Forward starboard cannon, fire!
Kaboom!
all yours.
Not
expecting that.
Yay!
Slump claps.
Slump did it.
You did it! Now order it to reload.
Forward starboard cannon, reload!
Wait, hold! Oh, god damn it. I was gonna say,
don't
look
do
at
it.
it.
No!
Slump reaches his hand inside the can.
No! Stop!
Boom! No, it doesn't.
Slump into the ocean.
Okay. All right. Well, okay. Well, good job, Ship. I'm just caressing my wheel. Like, oh man. Okay. Wow, this is new. I like this. Okay. Okay.
Well,
That's good. I look at Slump and then I realize this is probably a bad idea. I kind of want to whisper it to the ship. Hey, don't take orders from Slump unless I say so. Okay. Okay. Good. That's for the best.
Slump is still petting. Slump is still petting the can like,
Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Yes, you are.
And I would take us around the island.
Okay. So this island is quite large. And are you going in the same direction that you were kind of walking in?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. So as you begin sailing around this island, off to the right-hand side, you see the beach, the jungle, and where that little trail of smoke was coming out, you see a small wooden building. Well, it's actually not that small. This building is actually, just a second. This building is... You don't know how many there are, so I won't say anything. I do have exact measurements here. It is... I literally have the dimensions. It's like 50 feet by 50 feet by 40 feet or something. Why can I not find this? I wrote like 4 paragraphs of description, which makes finding very specific details very difficult. Yeah, I believe it's 50 feet by 40 feet. A large wooden building, and a very small chimney trailing just the tiniest amount of smoke out of it. And the beach goes on for a little ways, and you do see, as you pass by this building, the waters get much choppier, and you see wrecked ships sitting in the waters off this coast. Just below the waves, you can make out massive jagged rocks. As you continue past this area of the beach and you continue along the island, it takes another bend again, and you see kind of at the point of that bend, right at the crest where the beach kind of hinges, you see another building. This one's smaller. This one's like 15 feet by 15 feet little wooden building. And you keep going, and it bends again. And eventually, as you make your way all the way around the beach, you find that the island is a pretty regular hexagonal shape. And at the point of each of the hexagons, you see these little buildings. The southmost building is that long one that you saw very first. The north one is kind of like a cylindrical building with a glass dome. And the other ones look like just kind of small cubic wooden buildings. So basically there are buildings at the north, south, then northeast, west, southeast, southwest. There are these buildings.
And the north one was a glass dome and the south one was a rectangle?
Yep, exactly.
Well, what do you think? What do you think, Captain Teeny Tot?
I have no fucking idea. Is there a place I can drop anchor?
So there's some rocks in the water. We got to be real careful. We might have to go further away from shore. That's okay. We have a dinghy.
I guess that's... Wait, did you attach it or did you leave it back where we were?
Fuck.
Also, the rocks and the broken ships were only near the south. They're only at the south point.
In the north point? Is it clear?
Here, just a sec.
Yeah, I kind of need a visual.
Yep, I've got a map. I didn't have time to upload it, but I will do that now. I'm just going to put up a technical difficulties screen so that we don't see how the sausage is made.
Sausage!
And then we will add a new page, and I will set the dimensiones. Okay. Sure, it's got a nice black background so it doesn't burn our eyeballs out. Give it a name. Go to that map. Grab this. Download it. Download it. Save it. Save it to my MAR files. Oh God. Computer is crashing. Computer is having a meltdown. Everything is dying. Okay. And we'll make this on the proper layer, maps and background layer. Boop. Now let's hope that works. Please work. Oh, it's doing something. It's doing something. Okay. Now we make it bigger so that you guys can actually see it. I don't think you guys are here yet either, so you can't see me ruining everything for you. Oh man, did I nail the sizes perfectly? Almost. So smart.
Well,
I'm so fucking good at this.
well.
Okay, so
Oh my god.
Oh my God.
And we're back. Don't worry about it. We're fine.
Dude.
Everything's okay.
Reload!
Everything's fine. Don't worry.
Order to fire.
I told you to stop listening to Slump.
And then I just gotta make sure you only see what you can see. Gotta hide all the bad stuff. All the bad, nasty monsters that I have hidden to kill you guys. You can't see that. What?
No.
Oh, I thought I said that on the inside.
Maybe we stay in the water then.
Then how do I... Oh boy, I sure hope that... Did I just do the opposite? Oh God, please don't tell me I did the fucking complete opposite of what I wanted to do. Dude! Sorry. Just a sec.
Oh.
Resets. God. Okay. Sorry. Oh, it does the wrong fucking side. Why does it do that? That's not what I... We'll just do it the old school style. It's gonna look weird.
I like the old school style.
It's gonna look weird, but that's okay. That's okay. We'll just do it piece by piece. This would have been the faster way if I just started with it. Almost. I'm still trying to get the hang of the polygon reveal. I did it the super wrong way like 2 times in a row for revealing weird shapes. Okay, we're getting there. It's not gonna look pretty, but it's gonna look. Oh boy. It's gonna be some weird hidden parts that aren't supposed to be hidden. Just ignore that. Okay, I think it's basically ready. I will move you guys over to it now. Where the frick are you guys? That's not it. That's just interim.
Oh no.
Nope, that's not it. Okay, hopefully you should only be able to see what I want you to see. You can see the...
Oh my God, I see everything.
Oh,
I think I see a little tail down there at the bottom.
Damn it! Everything is ruined.
That's our family photo album.
Oh, okay.
Don't
Here.
make fun of Techsmith's tail. It's very sensitive about it.
Okay, there we go. Just reveal these a
Gotcha.
little bit.
Okay. So now I'm seeing it.
Yeah, so these are the buildings. I'll bring back the stream in just a moment after I finish revealing these.
Oh my God, this looks so cool. I wish stream could see this.
I'm working on it. I've got so many freaking windows up.
Chat's really missing out.
No. Just a sec.
You're fine.
What's
man.
that?
Take
They
your-
need 5 gifted subs, and you'll finally show them what they're missing.
I mean, there is a toll. It's got to be paid.
Okay, all right. Well, stream gets to see spoilers because I can't hide it from stream.
Can't hide anything from stream.
Can't hide anything from stream. So, oh god, I picked the wrong one. Okay.
So much room for activities.
So as you guys can see, basically there are these buildings, not totally to scale. This is just to kind of demonstrate what you guys are seeing. There are buildings at each of the points of this hexagon. The north one is a cylinder. The bottom one is more of a rectangle. The other ones are kind of more cubic shaped.
Okay.
And they all have very thin trails of smoke coming from them.
Is there any? Okay, it's so strange. Okay, so there's only shipwrecks at the south side, and we can see rocks over there.
Yep, exactly. On the south side, you can see jagged rocks kind of sticking up out of the ocean, and you can see many wrecked ships. But it's only on the south side that you see the rocks and the ruined ships.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, I mean, fuck, does landing here seem like a good idea? I guess I would get us as close as I could to one of the smokestacks, one of the smoke boxes. Not on the southern side, obviously. And I would get ready to make landfall, I guess.
Okay, yep. Which one do you want to do? Which one do you want to go for?
If port was on my left side, then okay, I can do any of them, obviously. I don't know. Any of them? I guess it doesn't matter. Bottom left.
Bottom left. So the southwest station?
The southwest station. As we're pulling over to it, I'm going to essentially drop the anchor and prepare the ship as if we're going to start sailing the opposite direction.
We can.
Okay.
If you want, Slump has a strategy.
Okay, go ahead.
So this is what Slump was thinking. Slump could wear this,
And he pops out his monocle.
and go up and say that we're traitors and that we're wondering where the fuck we are, and then if they look like they're going to give us trouble, Slump can just wave his hat in the air, and that'll mean open fire, and then the rest of you can stay on the ship just in case.
I will aim starboard side cannons at the tower.
Okay. So it's only like maybe 15 feet tall. It's not very tall. It's like a very small one. It's like a studio apartment of a building.
I will aim the starboard side cannons at the Shake Shack.
Yeah. Okay, perfect. Yeah, exactly. Okay, Shake Shack is dead in line with the cannons.
And I think Slump would have tied the dinghy up to the back of the boat.
Yeah, I think that makes sense.
And so I think Slump would, if the rest of the party's cool with it, I think Slump would head over on the dinghy.
Yeah, do you need anything to bring with you as a sample for trading? I don't think I have anything, but...
No, Slump's a pretty smooth talker.
That's true. Hey, take good looking with you too. It wouldn't help. It wouldn't hurt.
Oh, okay.
Slump picks up his hammer.
I look at Locke and I kind of like give the head nod.
Yep. No, he nods back. He's just and follows behind Slump.
Okay, good luck. Stay safe.
Okay, thank you.
And I think Slump would get into the dinghy and, like, I imagine, because Slump is fucking huge, and I imagine just because Slump is so used to, being self-sufficient, that I think he'd sit down in the dinghy and he'd just sort of stare straight ahead understanding cognitively that he needs to wait for Locke to get into the boat. And then as soon as he does, I think Slump would pick up a fucking paddle in either hand and just start on either side of the boat like a cross-country skier.
Yeah.
Just propelling the thing forward.
Oh, the sailor's life is a life for Slump. How Slump loves to sail on the pounding sea. And Slump never ever does a single thing about the weather because it never ever does a thing for Slump.
And now we're going to get another DMCA strike from all the pirates.
And yeah, I just Slump would paddle towards the shore and head up towards the building and be observing if there's anything of note as he's approaching.
Perfect.
I think as like, you know, they were entering the boat, like Locke begins to bend over to like pick an oar up. Because he's like, we're both, you know, in this boat, we're both gonna row, and then he just picks some boat, then he just starts going, and I think he loses his balance a little, but sits on his ass squarely as it accelerates.
I was just gonna say, I imagine the acceleration is unexpectedly fast.
And then he starts singing, and he's just kind of like a little, just like accepting it and trying to pull himself back up to like the seat.
Perfect. So I've got you guys here. I'll give you control. Slump, you're the guy in blue.
Okay.
So as you guys make landfall on the beach and kind of walk up to this building, it's a very well-made building. Maybe whoever wants to can roll kind of a perception check, roll plus wisdom to see if you can glean any details. Oh wow, 10. Okay, full success. Slump, by looking at the wood that this building is made out of, it's quite clear that it is made out of the same wood that the jungle is made out of. Like this wood comes from the jungle.
I think Slump, noticing this, would want to communicate it to Locke, but Slump sort of lacks the intellectual faculties to say, oh, interesting, that architectural building there appears to be made of the same material as the jungle. How fascinating. And instead he would just point at the house and go, and then point at the trees in the jungle and go,
Slump, yeah? What is it, boy? Oh, tree. You got to use the bathroom?
No.
It sounds like wood? Wood. Building. The building's made of the same wood?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So maybe locals?
And just gotta reveal some more stuff for you. Frickin'. Okay, so this window here, this is a window. This is a door that you're standing next to. Just so you have some idea of what the frick you're looking at.
okay. I think Slump would pop the monocle on and with a big fucking Brock Lesnar hammer fist would just pound on the door. Not hard enough to do any damage, but hard enough that whoever's inside is going to hear a knock if they're there.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep. Bang, bang, bang. You knock.
Yep.
And a minute passes, nothing. 5 minutes pass, nothing.
No one's answering the door.
I think Slump would say that as he starts walking over towards the window to see if you can see anything in the window.
Yeah. So
I think when we get over that side, Slump, without saying anything, would reach as Locke walks up. Slump, without even saying anything, Slump would just grab him under the armpits and hold him up in front of the window.
Okay, so Locke, as you're looking through the window, you see this one. You see a giant plate of metal just blocking the window.
Like a massive metal shutter.
Yeah, on the inside. Yep.
Looks like the window's covered up. Metal bulkhead or shutter.
On the inside?
Yep.
I think Slump would like press him against the window, not very hard, but like he's just sort of now squishing his face into the window just ever so slightly to the point where like your cheeks would smush into the window.
Wait, I'm quite
You
sure.
sure?
Yes,
Make sure
very
you're
sure.
good luck. Are you positive?
Hold on,
Positive?
give me a minute.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
Closer?
no change.
Okay.
Not at
All
all.
right.
No, please not closer.
Well,
Yeah. Yeah.
well, what do you recommend?
Well, I recommend Windex. This glass hasn't been washed in ages.
Okay.
Let's see. And Locke's gonna take kind of a look back of the building towards the jungle,
Yeah.
just to see if we can get a little more of a gauge of what's happening here. Because all we've seen is like the outside of this building.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to get as close as I can without actually going into the jungle or feel like I'm in danger of something coming out of the jungle.
Yeah. So as you go around to the other side of this building, you notice another window, and this one's way different. It's like a giant piece of glass with iron wrought filigree going through it all over the place, so that there's almost no window to really look through. There's little bits and pieces you can look through, but there's iron filigree kind of going through the window all over the place. Go ahead and roll plus intelligence as you're kind of looking at this window.
Like glass with iron chicken wire in it.
I like iron chicken wire in it, but it's pretty complicated. With a 7, I would say you can tell that this iron filigree running through the glass is in very deliberate shapes, and it almost reminds you of like runes.
Okay, so piecing together what Lou observed with the jungle and me thinking like this is some sort of like control rod, like this feels like it's like some sort of control rod trying to control the magics of whatever's inside. So like, can I guess try to what do they call it here, like discern realities of what this structure's purpose may be?
Yeah, okay, go ahead and well, I mean, you already rolled it. It's a 7, so why don't we give you one question from discern realities, or if you have another question around that, you can go ahead and ask one of those.
What is here that is not what it appears to be?
What is here that is not what it appears to be?
I'm just looking at the list. I think that's the closest I can get here.
So that's a little bit tough. Almost everything with this building is exactly what it appears to be, except that the wood that it's built out of is very arcane enhanced. This building cannot be destroyed through blunt force or any physical means.
All right, and just that point, nowhere else in this building.
No, like this whole building cannot be destroyed.
Building.
Yeah, the whole building is magically enhanced and cannot be destroyed by physical means.
All right, I turn back to Slump.
What'd you find?
This structure can't be destroyed by anything kinetic, physical.
Ha! Watch this.
Slump would punch the building as hard as he could. Punch the door as hard as he could.
And Slump, you wind up and you just fucking hammer this thing. And like not with anger or rage, just kind of like full force. Watch this. I can punch a stupid wooden door.
Right.
And it rattles like wood would rattle when you punched it, except that it does not give or splinter or move an inch.
I think Slump would like sort of stare at it like he didn't really comprehend what just happened.
Yeah.
And then wind up with both fists and fucking like power form Nappa from Dragon Ball Z, double hammer fist the door with all of his might.
Yeah.
As he's doing this, Locke would be like, you might not want to, and then he just goes, "Ah!" You might not want to.
And Slump, you go to town on this thing with everything you have, every last bit of strength and power, and you beat on this thing mercilessly, and it shakes and rattles, and it sounds like wood when you hit it, and it sounds like it should buckle when you smash it, but nothing changes. You don't even leave a scratch on it.
When this happens, Slump looks down at himself and says,
They used to be strong hands.
I knew it. I fucking knew it. I fucking knew that reference was coming, man.
5 points to anyone that gets the reference.
I knew
They
it.
look like such strong hands.
And then so I guess he just look at Locke like,
Well, what now?
I have a theory. And how close can Locke get to like one of those trees that any tree that seems to mimic this wood?
You can get real close.
Okay.
Yep.
Does it feel like, or after observing it, does it feel like this wood has the same properties of the structure, or like maybe the weave of what's going on is producing some sort of effect on the wood that makes it like invulnerable to kinetic damage?
Tell me the kinds of things that you would do. Like, how would you test the wood for that kind of property?
Basically, I would try to get Slump to deform it.
Okay, yeah, Slump. What would you do?
Have him pound on a trunk.
So sorry. This is for you're trying to deform the door.
I'm trying to see if the wood is magically enhanced.
I see.
So if you can't break or like deform the wood of like the trunk of the tree, chances are it's a property of the tree or the wood.
Yeah, so I think what does the door look like? Like, are there individual planks that Slump could try to dig his fingers into and pull on one of the planks?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so I think that's what Slump would do. He'd like reach in like he's trying to open a cardboard box that's being difficult. He'd try to grab for a corner and then pull as hard as he could.
And this is on the door itself?
Yes.
Yeah, no, just nothing. You get your fingers in there. Not good. It's a pretty well-made door, but you can kind of squeeze the tips of your fingers in there, and you give it a real big pull, and it just doesn't budge at all. You push your fingers so hard you feel like your flesh is going to give out before the door does.
Nothing.
Can I see that they're like struggling with this door?
Yeah, you probably got a looking glass handy on board. Yeah, you can kind of look through that, and you see Slump just fucking going to town on this thing and having no luck.
Hey, Slump. Could you try pulling a branch off that tree?
You know what?
I think Slump is sweating a little bit now. I think Slump would I feel like the rest of the party could be here. Like, I don't think we need to worry about manning the cannons now. And if we did, I'm pretty sure the fucking mind control cannons would be able to hear Galdric from the shore. After all, the ship heard him from the shore.
That's
so
true.
I wonder if Slump could like wave his bandana in the air, like,
Come on over. We know what the fuck is going on.
Isn't that the signal for fire?
yeah, you know what? Oh God!
Boom, boom, boom. And you guys, you hear the booms, and you crash as these cannons just fucking explode on the building, and these giant balls of iron detonate on this building, which remains completely unscratched.
Oh my God!
Holy smokes!
What? That's not great.
I imagine like we fired and we just see them like running away from
I like to think of I imagine the fucking like war scene ears ringing thing where they Slump and Locke both just sit up and Slump is completely covered in sand, and I imagine he's like spitting on a mouthful of sand and looking at Locke and going,
oh yeah, right. Whoops. Same signal. Whoopsie daisy. Slump's bad.
Locke is just like trying to catch his breath.
Slump messed up the signal.
So I want to test something in this universe.
Yeah.
I want to look at Slump and be like, "Hey, Slump, can you hear me?"
Oh yes. Yep. Slump, you can hear him in your head.
Oh my god, I forgot you don't know how to talk here. You have to talk.
Oh, hey,
There you
Mr.
go.
Genie
That's all you
Talk.
have to do. Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah,
this building's really weird. We tried to get in and we can't. And Slump banged and banged and banged on the door, and you guys shot and nothing. And nothing. Banged it. Slump just banged it and banged it, and they just trying to fit it in the keyhole. And anyways,
okay.
And then it didn't open. It wouldn't go.
Okay, did you knock?
Yeah, Slump knocked, and he knocked with both hands. And he said, please, and he held Mr. Locke up to the window, and there's a big metal thing in the way, but there's smoke coming out, so there's got to be someone inside.
Okay. Slump, the building is like 5 feet tall. Why don't you see where the smoke is coming from?
Because that's rude. Hold on.
You didn't think of that, did you?
I think Slump would go over to, would pick up Locke like a parent picking up a child and just yeet him straight up into the air.
Here you go. What do you see?
Oh my god.
Oh
my god.
What did you see?
How Mr. Galdric does this, I'll never understand. Okay, I see the forest.
Okay.
And-
No, with the smoke. Hold on, Slump will send you back up.
Is there a chimney here? Like
There's
or
a
just hole?
there's a very tiny hole.
I guess I don't want to go alone because I'm so squishy, but I could just bend this fire if there is there fire? Do I sense fire coming out of this chimney?
No, you sense that it's barely coals. Like it is an old fire. Probably like a fire that burned out 2 days ago.
Okay. Is this big enough for a person to fit through?
No, you could fit a finger.
Got it. Okay. There's just a small little chimney up here, barely big enough to fit my finger in with a smoke.
Well, look in there. What do you see when you put your eyeball up to it?
Coals that have been here for literally maybe 2 days.
Well then, well, what do you think?
Well,
Slump's not good at the thinking part. You got to do that part.
Well, someone was here. If I had to guess, this is some sort of secure outpost for whatever's inside the jungle.
Oh.
Like, this is where you go when you don't want the things in the jungle to get you.
That sounds bad. That sounds real bad.
I don't know, like, something about this wood is preventing any type of kinetic concussive damage to it. So it's either something going on with the weaves in the forest that makes the wood this way, or someone really magically inclined knows what they're doing and has made this island their home.
What are you fucking saying? I can't hear him over here.
He says that he thinks that there could be someone powerful trying to protect, keeping this as a stronghold, maybe to stay safe from whatever could be in the jungle because all the bushes look so weird.
Bushes look fine.
The bushes look weird. When you move your head, they change.
Oh my god. Okay.
Slump,
all right.
I'm gonna jump down. Are you gonna catch me?
Yeah, Slump's gonna catch you.
And Slump just starts focusing on the conversation with Galdric again.
Okay, you pay attention to me over here. Don't worry about him, okay? He's fine.
Okay. Slump's
Is he gonna jump?
Yeah, you got it. Go ahead. Slump's gonna get you. Slump is just sure what to count.
Slump, I need you over here.
Over where? Where do you need Slump?
Right above you. Just put your arms out.
Okay.
Slump puts his arms out until he remembers that he's on the call with Galdric, and then puts his hands in his pockets.
It's really weird. Slump doesn't. What's that?
Why does he look like he's freaking out for like 6 feet?
Slump thinks he might have broke his pelvis. There's a chance he broke his pelvis. There's a non-zero likelihood that he just shattered his pelvis.
Didn't he just jump onto the sand?
And made a sickening crunch. Not great.
What'd
you see? Did you look in there or not? Hey, Teeny Top, there's no one over here. It's probably safe to come and check it out.
All right. We're on our way.
There's nothing in there.
Well, let's wait for Teeny Top to get here. He always has good ideas.
I'll tell in case we haven't done it, I'll yell at the ship to drop anchor and say, all right, come on, Lou, we're going for a swim.
Okay, yeah. The ship drops anchor, rolls up the sails. It is waiting and ready, and you guys make quite a long swim over there. It's a little ways out there. It's a big boat. It needs a little bit of depth to sit there. So you guys take a swim. Probably takes maybe, I don't know what, probably 10 minutes of swimming or so. Before you guys get to shore, I'll give you guys little tokens as well. We've got that. And how about, well, that's not great. I mean, these are going to be temporary anyways. Boop. And okay, you guys make it over to the beach, and you are now standing in front of this kind of cubic building that resisted Slump's overwhelming power, rage slamming, and the cannons of the Bishop's Bane.
We can't get in no matter what, no matter how hard Slumps bangs and bangs and bangs.
Did you try the doorknob? Is it locked?
Slump tries the doorknob.
No, it doesn't open.
Okay. I swear to God, I'm fucking losing my mind. Oh my God. Okay,
that is
good.
exactly the kind of bullshit I would do, though. So good one trying it.
Totally.
That is a Techsmith branded bullshit DM move.
Well, Slump just tried it now and it didn't fucking work, so.
Okay, well, that's, you know.
Well, we could try the building to the south, or wander into the jungle, which I don't recommend, but
neither does Slump. Bad
I'd say
idea.
building first.
I want to walk up to the door and see if I can like inspect it, and in a Galdric cocky like, oh my God, let me show you how to open a door.
Galdric, we tried that.
Just let him. You gotta let him do his thing sometimes.
Okay.
Try it, okay.
You got it, Captain Teeny Tot. You're doing great, Captain.
I want to put my hand on the door and say, "Speak, friend," and open.
You guys are fucking throwing the darts right around the bullseye for the Techsmith BS to defeat his stupid fucking puzzles mechanic. You guys are zoning right in on fucking dumb lucking your way into this building. That one does not work also, but I'm a little bit terrified at how close you guys are getting to just fucking accidentally guessing the stupid bullshit.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk up to the door and just be like, if this is let me in, let me in.
No, there's no way you guys are gonna guess it. There's no way.
Okay.
Simon
There's
says
no way
open.
to solve this puzzle.
Okay. You know what? Fair point. Poor choice of wording on my end. There's no way you guys are going to accidentally guess the way in.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So what's your guys' plan? Let's wrap it up. What are you guys going to come in on next time? Let's form a plan of attack for how you guys are going to address the situation.
Does it appear as though there's a path behind the building into the jungle?
It looks like that on the map, but in reality, no. There's just jungle. There's one window pointing out to the ocean, one window pointing into the jungle. There's the door that you guys are at, and other than that, there's just ocean, beach, and jungle.
Okay. I don't know. What do you guys think?
I have one more option I want to try. I want to look at the door, and I want to give it an order to open.
Nice. Yeah, exactly.
I want to see if the door's alive.
I figured you'd try something like that. That's a good one, but nothing does happen.
God damn it. All right, let's go walk towards where the big scary building is where all the dead fucking ships are. That just seems like a good idea.
Yeah, seems great.
I'd have some spells I want to try. I can do some like detecting evil thing, but That's what I would do next.
On this door kind of thing.
Just around, but also yes, on the door and the jungle. Really.
Yeah, if you want to tell me, like, did you want to
Right
do
now?
this?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Tell me. Let's run through this real quick.
It's detect alignment, and when I cast the spell and I pick an alignment, I would pick evil. One of my senses is briefly able to detect that alignment, and you'll tell me what here is of that alignment. What here? So I figure like anything around this spot.
What here is evil?
Yeah.
I would say nothing registers as evil.
That makes sense.
Where you're at, yep.
Man, I could have picked chaotic. I should have picked that.
If it makes you feel any better, you do it again. You pick chaotic, still nothing.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so you guys want to start making your way to the South Station?
Yeah, I think so.
Yep.
Definitely.
Okay, so you guys got here probably around noon when you woke up. You don't know how long it's been since you stepped through the portal because you were knocked unconscious. You have no idea how long Lutu, Kirby, and Arinda have already been waiting as you've just got started on your adventure. But here it was around noon. And in the time it took you to orient yourselves, test some things, summon the Bishop's Bane from the depths, board, sail around the island. At this point, it's becoming evening. As you guys continue to walk along the beach, it takes hours until I think it's been dark for a long time and you guys need to take a break to make camp. And you'll set out again in the morning. And then at some time, when it's pitch black in the middle of the night, something very strange and very unsettling happens. Something from the middle of the island erupts in chromatic light. A giant rainbow blooms from the middle of the island and fills the night sky. And then you guys fall asleep, and we'll call it there.
I wouldn't really go to sleep right after.
Slump is sleeping, and in his sleep, he rolls over and says, 4, 18, 15, 16, 20, 22.
Someone's ready for the campaign I've built for you.
Yeah, buddy.
Oh, man. Guys.
Fuck
Oh
yes,
my
dude.
God.
I'm so stoked about the new like rules and the new
Yes.
system and the new abilities. I can't fucking wait.
Fuck
man.
yes. Oh man, I'm so glad we're here. I have been planning and thinking about this arc for so long, guys.
Fuck yeah, man.
Fuck yes. Thank you guys so much. We have our characters, we have our game, we're ready to go. We'll hit the ground running right away next time. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you guys. Oh, yep.
Well, I was just going to say one really quick side note. If anyone's looking for something to get into the mood and haven't seen it yet, we started watching it tonight. Black Sails on Amazon Prime Video is an excellent series. And when I was talking to Chad about it the other day, they said that out of all the shows they've watched, it has one of their absolute favorite endings to the series.
Oh,
So
interesting.
if you're looking for an excellent pirate show to watch to get yourselves in the mood, and one that has an excellent ending to the series, Black Sails on Amazon Prime Video.
Fucking I absolutely will do. Thank you so much, man.
Yep, and see you guys next week.
See you guys.
Beat.
Bye,
Awesome,
Chad.
bye.
Bye.
Night night.